Guys, if you create content, you do great shit, and you believe in yourself and you're creative, doesn't matter. You never know who's watching. Genuinely, you never know who knows who knows what. And with social media nowadays, shit just pop up on people's feed. So if you do cool shit, great shit, put it out. Don't worry about your followers or if you're getting 10 likes. If you're doing content and you believe in it, it's sick, and you have dreams, put it out. You never know where you're going to be 4 years from now. It's important to add that it's extremely important to have a strong work ethic, because if he didn't have the work ethic that he did, I probably wouldn't have hired him. You know, I'm not saying everyone in the world has to work like him, because he's a psycho, but having a strong work ethic will take you extremely far.
Yes, sir.
And that's brought to you by
the Unnoticed Podcast.
Is that Chris?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed.
Welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even love us not.
And welcome to episode 156. Shout out to all the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Patreon.
Patience, I got a personal shout out in the end.
And we're back, guys. Sorry for the little break. I know y'all missed us, but as y'all saw a couple days ago, you got a scary video, and now y'all getting a podcast episode. So we're kind of making it up to y'all. You know, we're not letting y'all be empty-handed. It's good to be back, honestly. I've been dying to record since I don't know how long, but
guys, last week it was a busy fucking week. I'm not even gonna lie. The reason why we didn't record is because of me. I did have a crazy ass fucking week. I'm gonna get into it in the whole weekly recap and shit, but it was a busy ass week from literally the beginning of the week to the end of the week, nonstop. We had graduations. No, Tuesday was a pinning ceremony. Then Wednesday was a graduation. Then Saturday was a wedding. So we were just constantly going back and forth, trying to figure out last minute outfits and shit. And it was stressful as fuck. It felt like low key there was no time to do anything and shit. And it's even crazier when you go to a party and shit, you have to get yourself ready. You have to obviously get yourself an outfit. Make sure you have a haircut. Make sure you're good. But now, doing that for 4 people, me, Abby, and our 2 daughters and shit, it's 10 times crazier finding the right outfit for all of us and shit. And low-key for a wedding, you have to somehow go matching low-key, I guess. So, yeah, that shit was fucking hectic as fuck.
I think it's just been a crazy-ass week for the both of us. So much happened within the 2-week span in the world, in our lives. So much shit. But the one thing I want to start off with is say... since right now we're fighting off the heat because outside it's bad. The fucking humidity in New York, I don't know if it's a U.S. thing. Maybe it is, because I know from what I saw in soccer and shit recently, people that come from Europe, they play here, they're taking breaks between each half because of how bad the heat is and the humidity and shit.
What the fuck?
So I'm pretty sure our heat is bad compared to everywhere else.
I think for us though, it is a New York thing because just recently I think they changed what type of state we are. We're subtropical temperature, subtropical weather. So we're Florida now. That's gonna be from now on and shit. That's why we've been getting a lot more rain, and that's why we're a lot more humid and shit.
Well, guys, all I want to say is in New York, if you live without any what's that shit called, the
AC?
Central
AC?
Yeah, central AC, you're cooked, bro, because yesterday is when it first started getting hot here in NYC, I was just in the bathroom at night, guys. I was taking a shit, and then I didn't think it was going to be that hot, but my bathroom, since I have no central AC, all the AC's outside. So I was dying in the bathroom. I was sweating my ass off. Had to take off my tank top. I had to fan myself every second and shit. So if y'all feel my pain, comment it down. And it's that time of the year, which I hate. I hate it because there's nothing I could do, bro. Even I can't leave the fucking door open. Everybody's going to fucking see me taking a shit.
You know what's equally as bad?
What?
Not having AC in the car.
Oh, that's me too right now, bro. Cause I still haven't put I don't know what's it called, the cooling
to refill the AC shit.
And I don't have that shit right now, bro.
Bro, oh my gosh, nah. For the reason why I'm saying that is because when we went to the fucking wedding and shit.
Oh no.
Yo, first of all, all right, guys. So my car is completely fine. Our car is good and shit. But and the whole plan was, all right, it's gonna be me, Abby, my 2 kids. We're gonna be completely fine. That's my car is small and shit. I have a literally a sedan. Like it's not a fucking big SUV truck. No, so it's a car. You know, it's enough for like us and shit, right? But then Abby's dad, she wanted basically to go with us and shit.
Okay.
But her grandpa from Mexico was also here, and he's like, "Yo, do you guys think we fit in your car?" And we're like, "No, hell no," and shit. First of all, there's no space in the back, bro. It was our bags and literally the 2 car seats and shit, bro. It literally only we fit in the car. And we were like, nah, we can't. Like, we're already like low key on our way and shit. Cause first of all, that shit was a fucking movie and shit in a bad way, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I guess I'm gonna just get straight into it. Fuck it. But so Saturday was the wedding and shit. Whatever. We went. It was already hot as fuck.
Yeah.
It was hot as fuck. It was annoying as shit. And especially, yo, guys, I hate dressing up now, bro.
Especially during the heat.
Especially during the fucking heat, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's like. You know, I like dressing up, obviously, because you look nice, you feel good and shit, whatever. But, yo, it's the fucking most uncomfortable thing ever when you're in the fucking heat, bro. Because you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to, like, not fuck up and, like, wrinkle your shit up or, like, make your shirt stick out of your pants. So, like, you have to be, like, low-key not moving weird and shit.
And it's looking worse since, like, do you get your shit fitted or?
Like low-key a little bit. So it's even worse and shit. But now it's even worse too because I have to carry 30 pounds because of Julia and Isabella and shit.
So you're looking working out.
Yeah, in the fucking heat while trying to keep myself steady and shit like a fucking soldier because I don't want to mess up my outfit. But my shit ended up getting fucked up right away. Like I was sweating bullets inside the church and shit, trying to carry Isabella and stuff. And then she was getting like,
yeah.
And she was not trying to stay still. And then like I didn't notice it. I guess the whole fucking time, the back of my shirt was fucking dirty because of the fucking benches. It literally looked brown, like a brown fucking shit stain.
What color was your shirt? White?
White, bro. Like in the middle of my fucking shirt, bro. It looked like a shit stain. So I was pissed and shit. So that's how it started. Okay. That's how it fucking started, bro. It was so stupid, bro. Whatever. We got through the whole hour of the wedding. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Whatever. Blah. I just want to get the fuck out of there. I'm not gonna lie. They said I do. They kissed each other, and I wanted to get the fuck out. But then we still had to take pictures outside. We had to stand in the heat, like, cause you know how people do that. Like they land, like they'll, like there's like stairs and shit.
Yeah.
The whole family stands, the bride and the groom's in the middle and shit. And there's a lot of us, so we had to stick together, and it was even hotter like that. And then the girls wanted to leave because they were hot. Yo, it was fucking crazy. We got in the car. I was like, I bet we're chilling now. We're in the AC. We're about to, be chilling. Like, we're about to be in the AC for like 2 hours. We have to drive to Pennsylvania.
Oh wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
So I'm like, I bet like I'm gonna have 2 hours to like dry up basically because I'm already sweating bullets and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, like I'm about to put the AC on blast. We're gonna be chilling in the car. Like this 2 hour ride is gonna be chill. Like whatever, bro. I'm on like Forest and shit. Like I'm basically about to head to PA at this point.
Like the highway.
Shit. Yeah, to get on the highway. Then that's when Abby's dad calls and she's like, yo, could we go with you? This no, you don't fit. All right, you know what? Let's take my car. That's what Abby's dad says.
Okay.
And I immediately was like to Abby, like, no, like, his car doesn't even have AC and shit. His AC doesn't work.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, pa, like, your AC doesn't work. Like, we can't go with you, like, the babies and shit. And he's like, no, it's, like, fresh in here. Like, it works. So we're like, you know what? Whatever, we feel bad. Like, we don't want to, like, say no and shit.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, whatever. Hopefully the AC deadass works. We go in there. We're cruising low key. So we get in there. It's already a fucking bitch though, because I have to literally move the fucking big ass car seats with Julia inside and shit. That is crazy, bro. That whole day I did not stop sweating, bro. I literally did not stop sweating from the fucking mass to the end of the day. I was sweating the whole day. Mm-hmm. But boom, that happens and shit. And like, all right, finally we're driving. I'm already pissed off because of the heat. But I'm like, all right, but again, we're chilling now. We're in the AC. And we're chilling. I'm driving. And like, yo, when you get into PA, like, in Jersey and shit, for some reason people drive mad fast. So you have to drive fast as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, low-key stepping on it. but I think me stepping on it was heating up the car. And
Your car?
No.
Abby's dad's car.
Abby's dad's car. We're in
Okay.
Abby's dad's car now.
Okay.
Yeah, we took that to Pennsylvania and shit, so we have to drive 2 hours. Boom. I'm stepping on the gas, and I think that shit's overheating the car, and it's making the AC not work and shoot out hot air.
I think, that used to be the problem with my car, bro.
So we were cooked. All 2 hours on our way there,
So everybody was sitting in that bitch.
sweating bullets, bro. Babies, Julia.
Were they crying?
No, thank God they wasn't crying and shit. But like, I just know they were hot as fuck. They were so good in the car, bro. But it's just like, it was the most uncomfortable shit ever.
I could imagine,
Bro.
especially for 2 hours.
Yes, and I had that like heat, like I was getting tired because of the heat, and I was sweating. I was uncomfortable and shit. I had to take off my tie. Like I had a tie and shit. I took that shit off. I'm like, fuck this shit. I never put it on, but like after that, so that shit was bad. Never again, bro. I'm never again taking Abby's dad's car anywhere, bro.
And then what else happened? Like what else? Like, was that the only thing that fucked it up, or?
No, I mean that's what started it, bro. Like after that, we got to the house, right? Whatever. We got to the spot and shit, because they did it in Abby's sister's house and shit over there in Pennsylvania, and they have a big ass yard, so it was looking nice. Whatever, it was organized nice and like decorated nice and shit. We get to the house. We have to unpack. Even more fucking sweat. And then we were like, all right, let's chill for a little bit. Let's chill inside. Cool off a little bit, right? Bro, even that wasn't even working. They don't have AC inside the house and shit.
Oh my God.
So we were cooked, bro. We were fucking cooked. Again, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was so mad, bro, because it's like I get it, like it's nice to have a wedding in the summer, but who the fuck wants to really have a wedding in the summer outside, bro? Like I'm not gonna lie, now when I get married and shit, I'm not doing that. Like
having a wedding in the summer, or
all right, I could have a wedding in the summer, but I'm not having a wedding in the summer outside, bro, cause it's too fucking hot. People are uncomfortable. It was bad, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If I have a wedding in the summer, I'm gonna make sure it's like at a beach, and I'm gonna make sure to tell everybody, yo, y'all can wear like some comfortable,
like breathable
clothes, as long as it looks nice, like beach weather type clothes, but nice though. You know what I'm trying to say, or
like I know what you mean and shit, but it's like some shorts and like
and like maybe like a floral shirt.
Yeah,
I think that'll look pretty fire in my opinion, because the only people that should look nice is the wife and the groom.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the bride and the groom. That's it. That's my opinion though.
I mean, you do got a point, but it's like you don't want to like come unpresentable, like, you know what I mean? Like,
nah, but I'm telling you
You
guys,
see,
come like that.
I guess that's you that might be an exception and shit.
Yeah.
That's different. This, they literally had a dress code, and like it was basically dressed nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody was low key cooked, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not the only one who was, bro. I know I'm not the only one and shit. If you guys are watching it, Abby's family and shit, whatever, y'all know who you are. Bro, it was the worst experience ever, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It was my fucking first ever wedding that I ever been to and shit. No, I mean, I went to a wedding maybe when I was a jit, like a baby and shit. Yeah. Like maybe like 6, 7. Cause I remember, I'm gonna get into it too. I don't want to just keep talking and shit, like, cause this is long as fuck.
Who gives a fuck?
All right, so boom, whatever. Worst experience of my life. I don't give a fuck. You guys enjoyed your day, whatever. I'm just being honest and shit. I did not enjoy it at all. I had to run around with Julia. Keep in mind, there's just 4 acres of land, and a kid wants to run.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do I have to do? I have to go behind her and shit, in the hot ass sun, try to entertain her and shit. And these girls don't fall asleep till 8. And that day, it was a summer solstice. So some shit like solar solstice, some shit like that. Meaning that it's the longest day of the year. Swear, like that, the 21st is the longest day that this year is ever gonna have. Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so every year, there's literally one day that the sun is literally out. Basically almost the whole fucking day, bro. The sun didn't set until like 9:30.
Yeah.
And it was because of that. The sun was gonna be out, like it's the way like the earth is angled or some shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie, all this talking is making me hot, bro. I'm like getting a little sweaty too. And I'm not even talking. I'm just imagining it.
Yeah.
And it's getting hot in here because all this fucking light.
Oh shit. Yo. Anyways. fuck, and all the movement and shit too. Like,
Yeah.
but whatever, that happened. I was so fucking tight and shit. And then also, I don't know why weddings do this shit or whatever. I don't know if it's how it's supposed to be, guys. This is my first wedding. Apparently, there's like, it's like a quince and shit. Like, so it's like a presentación, like fucking some little dances and shit. You're presenting like the groomsmen, like,
I think that's how it's
bro,
supposed to be.
that shit felt like a
or
fuck,
Hispanic wedding or whatever.
that shit felt like a quince, bro. And I was getting tight. Like in my head, I'm just like, bro, like I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, what was getting me tight is like not what they were doing. It's just that they wanted to hold off the eating until after all that shit. So we got there at 4. We didn't eat until like 8:30.
Damn.
8:30, bro. The whole fucking day basically, till 8:30 and shit. Everybody was low key like eyeing the food and stuff, and
It was hangry.
bro, it was like, bro, like, all right, like I get it, like, bro, you guys could have literally said, go get your food, sit down, we're gonna have the little presentación, whatever and shit, so we could all enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was probably just like, bro, like get this shit over with and shit. But that happened. They got over with that shit. We got our fucking food, and then the babies, thank God, fell asleep. And after that, it was lit. I actually had a good time after that. After a long ass fucking day of sweating, after 9:30,
Yeah.
it was fine. I actually finally had a good like 3 hours, and then they woke up at like midnight, and I had to like stop.
Take care of them.
Yeah. So
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like a movie, a literal movie.
yeah, bro. I learned my lesson. Don't fucking take a car with no AC in the summer on a long drive. Fuck that. You're not gonna want to make it, bro. The 2 hours felt like 5 hours, bro.
I can imagine.
It feels worse, bro. It feels like longer. It feels like a fucking drag. Don't do that shit. If you're gonna fucking have a wedding in the summer, at least have it inside, or say, yo, wear like whatever the fuck you want, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have just worn like some dress short, like, you know, the dress shorts and shit, and then like a little polo shirt
and like some I don't know what you would call them, like
The-
loafers type
the
shit?
fucking shoes that white guys be wearing and
It's
shit.
a white boy fit, yeah.
Yeah. That's dead ass a white
It's
boy
a white
fit.
boy fit, yeah.
Shout out to the white boys and shit, but that shit was ass, bro.
I think for me, like, that's been annoying. My weekly recap was just ants, bro. My house,
Ants?
not my house, just ants. Yes, the bugs, ants.
Oh nah, they're taking over you. It's your
Nah,
house and
well,
shit?
I don't know why it's happening, but out of nowhere, I never had this problem at all, guys. I deep clean my room every 2 weeks. I make sure I at least vacuum every week. I mean every day. And
Wait, do you have vines like growing on the side of your building?
I don't think so. I mean, I have like a maybe like the tree is like touching my
Your house?
my house, but bro, regardless, last year it was the same thing. It's always been the same thing. It's not, nothing has changed.
Yeah.
But out of nowhere, my room just started getting mad ants, and I never had that problem. Apparently, my sister used to get ants, or I don't know if she still does, but I never had that problem. Or maybe if I did, I just never noticed it. But bro, tell you right now,
You know what's funny though?
what?
Like ants seem like not a fucking issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're
Like,
not an issue.
No, but it is though, because it's like
It's annoying.
they're invading you and shit, and it's annoying.
Okay, yeah, all right. So obviously, ants, they're harmless.
You get fucking like.
That's literally me every day, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's annoying
Oh my
because
gosh.
I think right now it's not as bad as it was a couple days ago. Because after I started noticing a bunch of ants, I deep clean everything. I vacuum like the
Oh
the
my
ceilings,
gosh,
the little
bro.
corners. I vacuumed everything, bro. I was like panicking. I was like, nah, I gotta vacuum everything. I gotta make sure I kill these motherfuckers. But whenever I would see them, I would have to obviously go on a stool and just like. And then I went live, and then people. It was mad funny because I was on Twitch. Shout out to people who was on the live, and everybody was giving me advice, like saying how like you need this, you need that. Oh, don't do this because then they're gonna track more. It was just OD.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to get rid of them. Shout out to whoever gave me the suggestions for certain like certain products to buy on Amazon and shit. I've used some ant traps, but like
Doesn't work too much.
there's no ants going to the ant traps.
What the fuck?
It's like I'm like looking
That
at it every
shit is
day.
crazy.
I'm looking at it every day, and like there's nothing there. But for some reason, when I'm on my setup or when I'm laying down, I feel the fucking ant crawling me, and I just kill it. It's like, yo, where's these motherfuckers coming from?
Bro. Yo, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like you think about it and shit, right? Like ants and shit. It brings me back to like, oh, who do you think would win, 100 men or 1,000,000 ants or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? But you know, ants, like, he doesn't do shit, but a lot of them, it starts becoming a fucking problem. It's the same shit with me, because I've dealt with a couple of pests in my life and shit. Thank God, never chinches. That's the only, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that, like, bro, I guess I fucking panic when it comes to that shit. Like,
not gonna lie, like in the older house I used to live at, I had changes before.
Shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing, like, I panic and shit about. Like, when it comes to anything else, it's like, whatever. Like, it can low-key be taken care of. But the other shit is, like, you gotta low-key do mad shit. I heard stories and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But recently, it usually happens in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Flies, bro. For me, it's fucking flies. And sometimes I don't be knowing where they coming from. They either zoom their ass in whenever we open the door, even like a little bit, or like today we fucking put this AC here.
But the mad flies
fucking flies came inside and shit, and especially I think it's probably because the garbage is literally like in the back of
I was just about to say that, yeah.
Like this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? They probably come from there and like they fucking fly in here. Bro, when we first moved in here, there was literally a fly problem where I had to kill a fly every fucking 2 seconds, bro. And it was so bad to the point where like Julia like she would say, "Look, a fucking fly." Like cuz like I was saying that so much, bro, like it was becoming a fucking issue and shit. Thank God we don't have flies now. We do sometimes cuz like
it's natural.
They just come inside or some shit somehow, but thank God we don't have that. But the worst and probably the most disgusting shit that I had to deal with and shit, I don't know if you remember,
what?
But I had like moths.
I don't remember.
I had a moth issue.
Oh, in your old house?
With fucking little like worms and shit.
I remember that.
Bro, that shit was the weirdest thing that I have ever experienced in my life, bro. So basically, I don't know, something went bad. You know, sometimes you gotta check that shit if like
the rice
or rice or spices, or sometimes they have like moths or some shit. I don't know, like it has to do with some like grains and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like even rice and shit like that. For some reason, like, I don't know where moths could be born from that. It's mad random. But we had moths and shit, whatever. They had to fucking deep clean the whole kitchen. That, bro, at one point they were taking out everything and shit. And, yo, we couldn't find out exactly what it was. Bro, they ended up throwing out almost everything in, like, the fucking cabinets and shit. But we were still, like, bro, it was so nasty, bro. So, like, moths, they basically lay their fucking eggs, and then they turn into worms, and the worms were literally like hard ass fucking worms that were crawling on the ceiling and shit. They literally look like maggots.
I was about to say, yeah.
But like they were hard as fuck. You know, maggots are like mad squishy and shit. They look like rice.
Yeah.
But this shit was like it looked like, you see how it has like ridges, like some worms have ridges, like that, bro. And like we would like the same thing that you fucking noise you made. Yeah, like it was so disgusting, bro. Like we had to get on the chair with a napkin. It was so nasty. Like keep killing them and shit. Yo, that was so disgusting.
I think last year my problem was flies. I had a bunch of flies for some reason in the house, my room. Now this year it's fucking ants.
So fucking annoying.
But
guys.
I will say I'd rather have ants because even though I hate bugs, my mom was saying like, oh, they're just ants. Like at least you're not dealing with bed bugs or cockroaches, bro. Be grateful that it's ants and they don't
they're harmless, low key.
Yeah,
they're harmless.
Yeah, because cockroaches and chinches, those are a different story, bro. Like I know chinches are one of the hardest things to get rid of, bro. Because they don't die. They don't die to like the.
Bro, you're cooked. You have to throw like
the mattress. You gotta throw basically everything, bro.
Yeah, everything out and shit. Like it's low key. Like you're cooked, bro. Like, yo, it could be on the rug. Like it could be on the fucking curtains and shit. Like it's GG's. If you have that shit, you're GG'd, bro. Like you have to buy everything and shit.
Yo, guys, if you guys have any advice, more advice that the people from Twitch gave me for the ant problem, let me know. Cause a lot of people from Texas, y'all were saying how y'all have an ant problem, and again, I never dealt with this shit, so y'all can let me know what I could do. Somebody said you could I guess put a bowl out with like sugar, obviously to attract the ants, and then also put baking soda inside that little bowl because that kills the ants. But somebody was saying don't do that because it's gonna attract more ants.
Oh my!
So
God.
it's like
they're probably gonna be like, "Yo, bro, this motherfucker gave us food. Let's go." Yeah, they do that and shit, bro. Like, I've seen a motherfucker fuck with them and shit. Will fuck with ants. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes people be bugging, but this guy, he was like, he gave him sugar. Like, he put a sugar cube. Went and touched it, and then bro like was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go tell my other ant friends. Bro literally like crawled away.
One time he killed it.
And then he grabbed the sugar cube, and then like mad ants pulled up, mad confused and shit. They were like walking everywhere trying to look for the sugar cube, and like he's like, haha, they're probably gonna sacrifice him now because for being a fucking idiot. Like,
I was about to say the same thing.
So people are mad dumb and shit. One thing I forgot to mention though about the wedding, that when I was a jit, I do remember going to a wedding, but the only reason why I remember is because of the games that they used to play.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a wedding before, but I don't remember the games that they played.
So one of the games that I remember as a kid vividly, and I wanted to play as a kid, but my mom literally said, "Bro, you're fucking like, you're literally 2 feet tall. Like, you're gonna get trampled and shit."
Was it when like they
tried
to knock him down?
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like that, I love that game. I'm not gonna lie. So obviously, y'all probably know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
we said it's only a Hispanic thing though.
For real?
I think so, because I've never seen like a white, or white any other race wedding do that.
So if it is just like a Mexican thing or Hispanic thing, whatever.
I'll put a clip for you guys just see if you don't know what we're talking about.
Protect the groom! Protect the groom!
I'll explain it too real quick. So like obviously the bride and the groom, they're standing on top of a chair, and I think it's supposed to be the groomsmen and the what are they called? The bridesmaid? Bridesmaids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They basically,
or the grooms?
Yeah, so basically they like grab them and shit. Like they try to basically keep you up. It's called a snake, la víbora, whatever.
Yeah.
And like basically all the guys first line up. No, all the girls line up first. They make basically a snake, and they try to go around you guys, and then basically knock the bride or knock the groomsman down and shit. I mean, or the whatever, the groom. And I was holding and shit.
Oh, you was holding?
Yeah. Even though I wasn't like a groomsman or whatever.
Yeah.
They were just like, yo, pull up, fuck it, let's do it. So I was obviously the one like trying to hold and shit.
He was like, ah,
but like, yeah, low key, bro. Like that shit felt like crazy and shit. Everybody in like the shit was like, don't give up. That shit was fucking crazy, bro. Nah, don't let this shit like, we're not. This ain't shit. This ain't shit. It was chill though. It was fun with the girls, like, cause obviously the girls couldn't push us and shit. Low key, like that shit was low key unfair as fuck. But then when the other guys had to push us and shit, low key, that's when shit got crazy, bro. Like, obviously, like, we did like a little formation and shit. So people were on the inside, and then like we were like, I was on the outside, and like we were like holding each other like this, holding the people on the inside so they could hold like the groomsmen up. I mean the groom up. But yo, I swear to you, bro, like obviously some people were doing it normally, like full force, like shoving you and shit, putting their fucking elbow in you, whatever, like their shoulder and shit on your back. My fucking forearms, my triceps were getting bruised and shit because I was like hugging them like this, and they were like
yeah,
literally putting their fucking elbows in my fucking triceps and shit. And I was like, fuck and shit. And then but the worst thing, bro, I don't know who the fuck it was. I'm still trying to like, me and Abby are still trying to find out who it was. But all I remember and shit is out of nowhere, I saw a guy with a black shirt, bro. I remember it was a black shirt. And I just like, from the corner of my eye, bro literally jumped. Like he was literally mad high and shit. And he literally used my shoulder to like boost himself up. And like he fucking started elbowing. And I was like, what the fuck? fuck? Yo, get the fuck off of me and shit. And then he's just like, like, bro, like,
You guys you still can't figure it
I
out.
don't even know who the fuck that was, bro. And they did it a couple of times like that.
Bro,
Yes,
What the fuck?
yo, that guy was tripping, bro. But it was fun as fuck, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I've always seen that shit, and I've always wanted to try it. Hopefully, in the future, whenever one of my cousins or whoever gets married, I'll be able to do that.
That shit was mad fun, bro.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I would rather be on the like
The pushing
pushing
side,
motherfuckers instead of like trying to hold the groomsmen.
bro. It's so tiring, bro.
I can imagine.
It's fucking tiring. It probably is more fun to be like the people like pushing.
Obviously, because
and
like
shit.
bro, that's the point. They can't get mad.
And then at the end, bro, they violated me and shit because I've like the original people that were like in the middle holding the groom, they were like, oh yeah, fuck it, let's go and shit. So I was gonna go again, but then out of nowhere they didn't join. So it was me and some other like jits and shit.
Oh, was it jits?
Like not like OD jits, but they were like younger than us and shit. And then like whatever, it was just us. And I was like mad confused. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Where's everybody else? And I know the song started. And then like everybody was fucking like all the guys and shit. And then out of nowhere, like literally like you could just I just heard music in my fucking head. Like literally because I was on the outside and I was like, Brace. And like everybody like rushed me, bro. They literally said that afterwards and shit. They're like they literally targeted me and that they fucking like all went together like on my back and they lifted me up and I was like, ah.
There's no videos of this,
Bro, I'm pretty sure there is, bro, but I don't have no. Well, I'll you could probably insert it and shit.
Because did Abby record?
I don't know. She was part of like.
Oh, she's holding the. Okay,
She was holding the bride and shit.
Okay, so what if you find the video, I'll put it up. But it sounds funny as fuck. One thing that I also did the past week or whatever, I've been wanting to talk about this shit since last week because I went to a protest for obviously against ICE or whatever, like fuck ICE.
Speaking on my own personal behalf, June 14th is early voting. June 14th to June 22nd. And then June 24th is election day.
This racist system's got to fall.
This racist system's got to fall.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
This racist system's got to fall.
This racist system's got to fall.
The whole protest was valid. The vibes, everybody that was there, it was obviously peaceful. And I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised of how much, I guess, white people and just people of other colors that weren't Hispanic were there, like to support, like what we were there for, which was valid in my opinion. I feel like, especially since NYC is such a cultural, versatile place, everybody just like comes together when it comes to racism and shit like that. But there was a point whenever we were about to stop. I was walking on the sidewalk with Ita. Shout out to Ita.
Shout out my brother.
We were walking on the sidewalk, and like I passed some guy who was smoking a blunt, and then I just thought it was. I didn't think anything of it until he looked at me. I looked at him, and he was like, "Yo, you do the podcast?" And I was like, yeah, what the fuck? I didn't get his name. Hopefully, I don't know if you watched the podcast or clip.
I think somebody commented, bro. Like,
Yeah?
I'm not sure if it was on.
I seen that. Oh, I seen you at the protest, like that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's that guy, cause like a lot of people that were there saw me too, but they didn't say hi either,
So how do you know they saw you?
cause they mentioned it. Like they told me that, oh, I saw you there, but I just didn't say hi.
Oh, okay.
So, but there was one guy. You had a beard. I don't know if you watched the podcast, but shout out to you. Shout out to you. I wish I got your name. I feel that's like a problem with me. Every time I see somebody, like I
You
get,
forgot to ask her name.
because I get nervous and like I get like excited about it. Like, oh shit, you dead? Watch the podcast. And like, oh, I was good, bro. Yo, appreciate you. And then I dip. But like I should start saying like, yo, what's your name, bro? So I can shout you on the podcast.
My go-to thing is like, I don't know if you want to say and shit, but I just be like, to like not make it so awkward when I ask their name and shit. I'm like, yo, like, you want to get shouted out next episode? Like, what's your name? I got you. Like that's what I do sometimes.
It's okay, the same thing, no?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, yo, shout out to you, bro. I didn't expect myself to get recognized there because like it's NYC and I feel like our NYC.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like we underestimate how like known
known.
No, we underestimate. Wait.
Yeah,
no.
we underestimate. Yeah,
Yeah, like of how known we actually are, bro.
because it doesn't seem like it. I don't know.
Bro, because a million people is a lot of people, bro.
It
you know what I'm
is.
saying? Like, not everybody watches the podcast,
A lot of people watch the clips. Yeah,
but we have 1 million followers on TikTok,
and 200K
on Instagram, and on Facebook.
Yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we have a pretty big following. I'm not gonna lie, I expect to get recognized. Like, not that I expect it, like, I just feel like it's a possibility.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anywhere we go and shit, even Abby says it. She's like, yo, you might get recognized right now, bro. Like, you that ass might get recognized.
I just start thinking like that because low-key you're manifesting that shit.
Yeah, I literally feel like that. Like, I went to Jersey Gardens because obviously we were going crazy about the outfits and shit. And I just felt like somebody was going to recognize us and shit. And nobody did. But it just feels like whenever, like, we go somewhere, it's just the probability is there. Like, the chance is there. And it happens sometimes, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, McDonald's, it happened. A fucking random Burlington, it happened. Like, it's just, bro, guys, you guys can't be shy, bro. Like, that's probably the thing, too. Like, it feels good whenever you guys come up to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, it makes us feel good and shit. And, like, we're not going to be fucking assholes and be like, yo, get the fuck away from us.
I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be like,
yo,
peasant.
we're trying to enjoy our time, bro. Like, no, bro. I mean, I'm not going to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like,
gonna do that shit. Get away from me, alright?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
you
joking,
you
bro, I'm
could
joking.
literally pull up and be like, yo, like, I fuck with you and shit. And we'll be like, yeah, I fuck with you too. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
People do get shy, though, I feel like.
I mean, yeah, because we experienced that, so I understand. I was gonna say something else, bro. I don't know if it was like something to do with that or it was
With
just,
the
like
protest, though, like, besides, like, all that shit, like, was there any, like, chaos or some shit like that or not? Like, no
okay.
crazy shit happened?
So whenever we were there,
Mhm.
nothing happened, nothing crazy happened. There was obviously mad cops and there was OD traffic. And Ita brought up a point like, yo, is it valid like that? Like these protests, these causes cause so much traffic whenever like they're walking on the street. And I was like, honestly, fuck the traffic, bro. Fuck them, bro. I don't give a fuck. I was then genuinely like happy and laughing at, like the people that were stuck in traffic because I was like, dumbasses, like, why are you driving in NYC, bro? Take the fucking subway, bro. That's your fault for not taking the subway. It's way faster to get anywhere in the subway, bro. In NYC, bro. There's no parking. The buses are fucking ass.
I don't like
subway.
I don't like taking public transportation, bro.
I don't either, but subway is literally the best way to get around NYC. The only thing is, if it's hot as fuck, GG's, bro. You're gonna be sweating bullets down there, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, even I would rather take like the traffic and
Nah, fuck that shit. Nah.
and what do you call it? The annoying and shit, because obviously the fucking bike. Yo, that's the worst part about New York and shit. Driving and shit in the city is the fucking dumbass bikers. Like, get the fuck away, bro. Like, they swear they be cutting up and shit, thinking that they're squeeze Benz or some shit, and they're fucking little ass bikes, and they be like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and then if you fucking hit them and shit, then you're the fucking problem, right?
I was kind of glad that I didn't drive over there because I knew there was gonna be so much traffic and I was not gonna find no parking.
Yeah, it was smart that you didn't drive and shit.
And it was kind of nostalgic because we took the same route that we would do whenever we would go to Washington Square Park. Yeah, we had to get off a little bit before that, but we walked all the way to Washington. That's another thing I want to get into, bro.
Go.
I drove them to the concert and shit. They went to go see Weekend and I think Playboy Cardi, and they had an amazing time. I mean, I would have went, but I was just low on bread at the time, so I couldn't buy a ticket.
Yeah.
But I drove over there, no problem. I drove back, no problem. Literally easy as fuck. But the thing I want to get into is, like, we've been to Jersey multiple times throughout the past 2 weeks. The card show for both of us. For me, the concert, whatever. Shout out to Jersey, bro. I love my Jersey people if y'all watching this shit. But, bro, the stench when it comes to going on the highway is so fucking bad, bro. Like, I know everybody, whenever people from New York, they have to go somewhere in Jersey, there's always certain parts. I don't know why it's like that. It stinks so bad, bro. It stinks like fucking shit.
Yes, it does.
Like,
bro.
shit. And I can't imagine somebody living there. I'm pretty sure nobody lives around there because that's literally a hazard to live around there and shit.
What part of that? What part of Jersey is that? Is that Newark?
I don't know. It's not.
Guys, it's one of the closest parts to literally Staten Island and Jersey right there.
It's passing Bayonne. I'm gonna check right now.
Bayonne Bridge.
Bayonne.
Wait, no. It's not the Bayonne Bridge.
Whenever I win, yeah.
No, the Bayonne Bridge is.
That's Jersey. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's where it smells, bro. No, it's when you take the. I think it's. Is it the
Elizabeth,
New Jersey?
Elizabeth, because that's next to like Amazon, right?
Yeah.
That's Elizabeth. It's Elizabeth and
So what's the other
Newark.
Yeah. Newark is the one that I'm talking about.
Elizabeth and Newark, yeah.
Because Newark is the one like you go to the airport and shit. That way is.
Why the fuck is it like that?
Fucking nasty. I don't know, but Bayonne is fine. Like.
Nah, yeah, Bayonne's fine. But I just something I want to talk about because like, bro, we've been to Jersey so much times and like I low-key hate driving over there, especially since like my AC wasn't working. I had to like put
the windows down.
Have the windows down. So like whenever we were coming back home from the concert, I think literally Elizabeth. I'll tell you right now, it's literal shit.
Yeah. It's sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it comes over like, I mean, I don't even know what it is. Like, I just know that there's factories there and there's literally like a bunch of fucking like pollution that goes in the fucking air. And I think that's what makes that part smell like shit.
Yeah.
But it even comes all the way like to like where we're at, bro. Because sometimes when we go play soccer, the fields and shit, like here where we're at and stuff or whatever, literally the highway is.
There's a part, yeah.
Bro, it just smells like ass. And it's like Jersey literally is right over the water.
It's crazy that every place has that shit, though. Because even remember California? Remember that one time?
It has a spot that smelled like shit?
Yeah, whenever. You don't remember? I think we were sleeping probably.
I don't remember that.
I think we were coming back from. I don't know where we were coming back from, but we were on the highway. And we were going to, obviously, to Saul's house. And there was a part whenever, like, that I stuck like mad shit, bro. And I was like, yo, what the fuck are we in New Jersey right now?
I don't fucking remember that,
He was
bro.
knocked out, probably.
That's crazy.
It was the time when Mateo was with us.
Oh, that was mad long ago, bro. I don't remember that at all.
I still remember that shit because, bro, shit like that, you can never forget.
I do have one thing I want to talk about, though.
Okay, what?
I don't know if you watched it.
What?
I feel like everybody's talking about it. It's crazy viral. For low-key, like, it's low-key... Not for the wrong. I don't want to say for the wrong reasons, but it's sad why it's viral. So the new Mr. Beast video.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it.
Have you seen clips about it?
I've seen like a picture. That's it. I mean, you could spoil it.
All right. So basically, the newest Mr. Beast challenge, whatever Mr. Beast video. It's bro, some crazy ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he got this guy who is like 324 pounds.
He's overweight.
Bro, like morbidly obese, bro. 324 pounds is crazy work, bro. So obviously this guy, he's 300 pounds and he's having this challenge. Can you lose 100 pounds in under a year?
Okay.
That's the whole challenge. He has to lose 100 pounds in under a year. He literally, bro, Mr. Beast is fucking rich as fuck, bro. He made this whole facility for him. It's literally like a big ass piece of land. It's a gym, a place where he could sleep, a basketball court. It's literally like he could run around it if he wants and shit. Like, it's crazy, bro. And obviously, you know, it's lit. Bro's about to get paid $250,000 if he loses 100 pounds before the year, bro.
250,000?
Yeah, he ends up getting way more than that because of mini challenges in between.
You're looking lean, you're looking healthy, you're looking bald, beautiful as ever. But most importantly, you don't want to go back to what you're looking at now. This is something that you never want to feel again. Once you break that barrier, you continue to push on and push through, you'll never want to get back to this. This is something that you're going to do for the rest of your life. I'm not going to let you fall off. 100%.
178 days ago.
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
Guys, it's time.
But whatever. That's the whole basis of the challenge, bro. You have to lose 100 pounds in under a year, bro. Which I feel like is completely doable and shit.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody was to get put in that situation, low key. So, all right. I'm gonna get into what happened first, and I'm gonna give like opinions and shit, like certain like hot takes that I have. But it gets a little crazy though.
Okay.
So whatever, he's doing the challenge, but Mr. Beast obviously is like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna let you do this shit alone. So here's a trainer.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying, trainer comes, whatever, they start building a relationship, a bond and stuff. They get to like day 80, and at this point he already lost like, I think over 50, 60 pounds and shit. God, so he's more than like bro, is literally on track to beat the challenge, bro, 100%, right? But then around the day 90 mark,
okay,
production comes in, and they start talking to the guy who was doing the challenge and stuff. Yo, L me for not remembering their names and shit. But basically, production comes in. He talks to the guy who's doing the challenge. He's like, "Yo, I just want to tell you something or whatever." Like, and the guy who's doing the challenge, he's like, "What? Am I fired? Damn! Like, the challenge is over."
Okay.
He's like, "Nah, I wish that was what I was telling you. Even though I don't want to say that, I wish it was that. But it's way worse than that."
Okay.
He's like, "What happened?" He's like, Your trainer, your coach, he was found dead in his apartment last night.
What the fuck do you mean?
Bro died.
How?
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know if they even said how. If they did, then whatever. But the point is that bro died. Mid-challenge, bro. Think about it, bro. Like that's the fucking craziest thing ever, bro.
Like his cause of death has to be out there.
You want me to find out?
Check, because I'm pretty sure it should by now. How long ago was that?
That was recent.
Morbid Facts, Part 649. Coach Tyler Wall was a 38-year-old fitness mentor who played a central role in Mr. Beast's recent video, Lose 100 Pounds, Win $250,000, where he trained contestant Maj in a grueling months-long weight loss journey. Tyler provided constant support physically and emotionally as Maj fought to shed over 100 pounds. But tragically, midway through filming, Coach Wall was found dead in his Greenville, North Carolina apartment on February 18, 2025. His death was described as sudden and unexpected, with no official cause publicly disclosed.
No official cause publicly disclosed, bro. That was a day ago. So
what the fuck?
I mean, he could have died from anything, bro. Like heart attack. Who the fuck knows, bro?
Okay, so
but whatever. So obviously he finished the challenge. He won. He won like $500,000, something like that, because he did many challenges in between. And I'm not gonna lie, at first, like when I was first watching the video and shit, I low-key was like, this is low-key a hot take, but it's low-key not as satisfying him losing the weight in there than it would be outside in the real world, if you know what I'm saying.
It's not satisfying?
Yeah, it's not like it's not, how do I say it, like it's not like, oh my gosh, yo, he did that shit, that's just fucking fire, like in my eyes.
Okay.
You know, because anybody would do it, bro. If you put the fucking world's laziest person in there for $250,000, bro, don't you think anybody would do that?
No.
There's no way, bro.
Speed's brother, what are you talking about? Speed literally was like, yo, if you could run this much, I'll give you this amount of money. And he said I couldn't do it. I don't want to do it.
You do got a point there, bro.
There's a lot of people like that, bro. No matter how much you give them, no matter how much money you put in their face, they're not gonna change, bro. Or like they could try, but like one little obstacle is gonna ruin their mentality. And
that's so like, it's like something I like can't even comprehend, bro. Like,
yeah, because we're not like that. I think,
you know what I'm saying? Because like in my eyes, it's like, bro, you're living there for free, bro. He lived there for like over 6 months, chilling, not doing anything. He had unlimited food, healthy food, bro. He literally had a whole like kitchen stocked, bro, with fruits, protein, nuts, like healthy shit, bro.
Okay, yeah.
A gym, like, bro, like that's literally like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're getting paid to make yourself better, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I get that, but again, some people are they still get lazy, bro. They probably won't be able to finish the challenge, bro.
But either way, dude, like, do you see? Wouldn't it be more like fire if you would have done that on the outside?
In my opinion, I don't think it matters how you do it, as long as you do it. Nah, like I never really like when it comes to shit like that. Like I don't care how somebody loses weight if you have to get paid to do it. As long as you do it, bro. Because at the end of the day, once you lose the weight, once you finish the challenge, you're gonna keep doing it because
it becomes a habit.
You've been doing it for 100 days. Well, after 100 days, you're gonna stop. It'll be different. Like if he got all the weight back just because he won the money and shit, I'll be like, that'll be kind of cringe in my opinion. But like, it only takes 30 to 60 days to form a habit, 90 days to create a lifestyle. I don't know if that's the right quote or whatever, but I think I mean, it sounds valid, bro. Was the results like, what the fuck?
He lost 100 pounds.
Was it like OD noticeable?
Yeah.
So I mean,
he looked good, bro.
That's all I'm saying, bro. So I feel like I don't think it should matter how somebody loses their weight as long as they do it, because why?
Yeah, but
that's motivation.
I think
I
feel like that because like I feel like that statement is like a little too like has too many loose ends, because it's like some people could lose weight a cringy way, bro.
What you mean?
Either Ozempic or like there's easier ways to lose weight than just working out or doing it the proper way.
Okay, but he didn't do it that way though.
He didn't. Obviously, he didn't do it that way. But you're saying you don't care how people lose weight.
I mean, if it's the healthy way, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, obviously, because people say, oh, you could sniff cocaine and you could lose weight. Obviously, I'm not saying you could do that. I'm talking about the people who work out. I don't care if you get paid to work out or if you're doing a challenge with somebody in order to work out. Like, oh yeah, like I'm doing this challenge with my buddies. The first person, by the end of the year, whoever loses the most weight gets this amount of money. I've seen people do that shit that I know.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it's cringe because like they're doing it at the end of the day. Like,
yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think it really matters.
Nah.
I
feel like it was a hot take at the end of the day. I mean, I feel like it's just me though. Like, I feel like it's like I needed somebody to basically not force me, but I needed that much of an incentive to do it. I mean, I'm not coming at him, you know what I'm saying? Like, congratulations to him to losing weight and shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I'm just saying me. Like, I would feel like this is the easy way out and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is because it is at the end of the day.
But why is it easy? Like,
because I'm getting paid. And, like, I'm getting paid to do this shit.
Uh-huh.
So it'd be much easier to do it like that. Like, all right, this was my thought process during the video. At first, it was easy because he has a coach.
Yeah.
And he has a facility. He has the food. And he's making money. It was easy.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it look. So at first, I thought, boom, it was easy and shit as fuck. I really, like, it's like, it's not respectable, like, in my opinion, in my eyes.
Okay.
It's not respectable. But then when his coach died, he said, I'm not going to have no coach. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking another coach. And that was just all him, bro.
Yeah.
That was just all him after that. So after that, I was just like, damn, like, now it really shows how much he really wanted it.
So you didn't respect him at first because he had a coach?
Yeah, because it was easy. It was easy, bro.
So, why should it matter if someone has a coach or a trainer?
Bro, it's because he's in the Mr. Beast challenge video, bro. Like, that's why. Bro, you're getting $200,000, bro. Like, it makes everything easier when you have a bunch of money thrown at you, bro.
Yeah, but why the fuck is there billionaires, millionaires with a lot of money, but they're fat? They could easily get a fucking coach, but they don't do it.
Yeah, they obviously they don't want to and shit. They probably don't even care about that. They probably feel like, why do I have to look good if I have money and I could just buy a good looking girl? They're like, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
I mean,
guys, let me know what you guys think and shit. Like, if y'all know what I mean and shit. Like, I'm pretty sure the way I'm thinking and shit, anybody who gets put in that situation, obviously there's some exceptions because those people are fucking insane, bro. But anybody who gets put in a situation like that, they're gonna lose weight. And obviously, like, I'm not trying to come at him or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, that like, bro had it great, bro. Like, I wish I was him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody told me, yo, go in there, like, I feel like anybody who's in the Mr. Beast video is fucking lucky as shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro was lucky as fuck. Bro lost weight. Bro looks good. and then he got $500,000. Like, god damn, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Bro, at one point, one of his challenges was like $1,000 per push-up, bro.
That ass?
And like, I was like, bro, like, why the fuck am I not there, bro? Like, yo, put me in that bitch, bro. I'm doing 100 straight. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like,
well, it's cause you. I don't know, bro. The way that video sounds is maybe like. Maybe it'll motivate like other obese people to work out. I don't fucking know, bro. I feel like any workout video should motivate anybody, but I feel like I kind of know what you're trying to say. But I still think regardless it was valid, even if it was a Mr. Beast video.
yeah,
Would it have been more valid if he just didn't get paid?
yeah,
Okay.
way more valid.
Okay.
Cause he's not, you know what I'm saying? He could have easily just done it for the money, bro.
I-
Cause it's like, I feel like it's easier when you have like to accomplish anything. It's like, for example, even this, right? Like if somebody told us, yo, do this shit for 10 years, you're gonna be millionaires. This shit would be a lot easier, bro. I'm not saying it's not easy. Like I'm not saying it's like crazy difficult. You know what I'm trying to say? Anything.
Okay.
Like let's say it's just how it was. If you work out for a year, no matter how, you work out for a year as hard as possible, you're gonna have a good ass physique. That doesn't make sense, bro. It's something like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna just use this example. You do this for 2 years, you're gonna blow up no matter what.
Okay.
Wouldn't it feel a lot easier to do those 2 years than if you didn't know if you were gonna blow up or not?
Oh, like it's guaranteed I'm gonna blow up in 2 years?
Like you're guaranteed, bro. Like no matter, like you're guaranteed. Just do this shit for 2 years. Boom, you're guaranteed you're gonna blow up no matter what.
So you're saying that that's easier than
like doing it, and you're like, what if I don't know if I'm gonna blow up or not? Cause you have like something to like motivate you for real. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna get something out of it. You're gaining something out of it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's easier. Makes it easier.
But I feel like, okay, it is easier. Yeah, of course. But the way I see it is like you kind of just lose at that point. You're not even doing it for the passion. You're just doing it because you know you're gonna blow up.
That's what I'm trying to say though. Like with the working out shit.
Okay.
It's like he probably just did it because he wanted the money.
At first, yeah.
Who wouldn't want to do it?
Yeah, of course. At first, but then it turned into something else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. At first, I didn't like
respect it.
Yeah, I don't like. It's whatever. Anybody could do that, bro. You're not doing like, all right, bro. Lost 100 pounds, but he didn't do nothing special because he had a lot of help. And somebody, there's a lot of people saying, I'm not trying to be a hater and shit. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just saying my thought process and stuff. And like, there's people out there who lost so much fucking weight on their own, bro, with no incentives.
Yeah.
No fucking $500,000, bro. They did that shit, and that shit is fucking beast, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit, they had to literally bro. They pulled some shit out of their ass, bro. Some fucking soul, their heart, everything they put into it to lose all that fucking weight. You know what I'm saying?
It just goes back down to just mentality, bro. Some people just have the mentality. When it comes to, I guess that guy in the beginning, he just had the mentality of like, I just need help, bro. Some people just need help, and I guess that was the push that he needed, bro. Even though it was like a lot of money and shit, obviously who wouldn't do it, but like some people just need that shit.
I'm
bro.
a little insensitive when it comes to like that shit. I'm not even gonna lie, cause I've been down so many times when it comes to the whole working out shit. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's really just you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just you. Like, if I'm fat or out of shape, it's because of me, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm insensitive when it comes to that. Like specifically when it comes to working out, it's you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you have no clear motivation, bro, other than you want to be better. No incentives. I don't have no incentive to work out. It's sometimes it feels like shit, bro. I worked out today in my fucking apartment. It was hot as balls, bro, and I felt like I'm passing out.
Yeah, it was me today.
It was ass. Bro, motherfuckers had to do it, right? Like, I have no, like, incentive, bro. Like, I'm not going to look great tomorrow. Yeah. I have to do it again tomorrow. I have to do it again the next day. You know, it's not like no immediate dopamine, no immediate reward. That is like a guaranteed reward. It's like fuck it, like I'm gonna be mad tired, but fuck, I'm still gonna get $250,000 at the end of the year. Like what? Like, fuck it, I'll do this.
I don't know, when it comes to this shit, like I feel like we just have totally different like.
Yeah, no, we do. I mean, and that's the good thing about like.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like you guys like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let us know in the comments if you think I'm bugging, if you think he's bugging, whatever it is. It is fine. We love you guys regardless, but. Yeah, that was a little. I feel like it was a hot take though on my side.
It definitely was.
A hella hot take. If I say that shit and like, if that's a clip, bro, people are gonna be like, "Why the fuck you care?"
Yeah, people will say that shit.
Yeah, but it's not that I care. It's
people
just,
will be like, "He still did it though."
It's not that I care about who like him and shit. I'm just stating like, it's obvious, bro. Anybody, all right, I understand.
Yeah.
Anybody who gets put in that situation, this is just my mindset, will do it, bro. It just is.
And I proved your point that not everybody would do it.
Yeah.
With a clear example.
I'm just saying, like, because I have a couple of friends that they don't work out now.
Yeah.
But I know if we put them in a situation like that, they're gonna look like fucking fire.
Of course, yeah.
So it's like,
there's one person I don't think that would do it though.
I feel like anybody who we know would do it, bro. For that much money, bro. No.
I don't think would do it. I'm bleeping that out, but I don't think would do it.
Nah, I think you would, bro. Some people are money driven to like. So a lot of people like nice things, bro.
Yeah, you're right. But the next thing I want to talk about that also happened recently was I mean, got a lot of us scared because we're in New York, bro. But the whole like World War III situation and shit,
yeah,
bro. Like,
I don't even want to.
That shit was fucking stressing me the fuck out, bro. Because it kind of sucks that we're in New York and like every single time, whenever there's a fucking attack, whenever there's a threat, oh yeah, it's always New York that has to get targeted or whatever, and it's scary because like I was literally thinking about it, like, yo, what if I'm out here working out? What if I'm out here doing? What if I'm not home? And God forbid, obviously nobody wants this to happen, but a fucking nuke drops in Manhattan, bro. We're cooked.
Yeah, bro. I know.
Like we have no time to escape. We just have to literally just embrace our family, look at the sky, and just close our eyes, bro. Like I would, like if that would happen, I would just hope that it's fast. Like we just get incinerated like that, because I don't want to. Because every time I see that, it reminds me of you never watched it, but Terminator Judgment Day. I think there was like a nuclear bomb that exploded, or I don't know if it was that or if it was like the Earth exploding, but one of the main characters, like the mom, she was like looking at a gate. She was looking at like children play in the playground, and then all of a sudden she sees like a bright light, and like she's still holding the gate, but like she burned alive and shit, and like she was screaming in agony and shit, and then she eventually turned to a skeleton. And I'm like, I don't want to experience that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
and it sucks that like obviously you have a family now, you have kids to worry about. Yeah. Obviously, I got my siblings and shit. I got my
I didn't even want to get into this shit, but yeah, it's a real life thing that could happen and stuff, bro. Like,
and it's more likely to happen now than anything because of what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, I mean, war is a very sensitive topic and shit, and that shit has been going on since
forever
humans existed and shit. But I mean, hopefully nothing happens and stuff. Like, I'm not saying I'm a pacifist or whatever, but it's just crazy when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously like people in power trying to get more power over other people and stuff, and yeah, it's a never-ending thing, and the only people that suffer
is the innocent civilians.
Yeah, like people who don't really want war or whatever, who don't want issues and shit. We're just chilling, trying to like survive, and then we have to fucking be scared. And you know what I'm saying? All the rich people and all the people who are in power, they be chilling in their bunkers while all of us get fucking destroyed and killed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why can't this motherfucker just like box shit out, bro? Like, fucking make a whole match with y'all motherfuckers, bro. That's what I be thinking sometimes.
Cause it's crazy, bro. Money's a crazy thing. Power's a even crazier thing, bro. So it's just that, bro. Who has more power? Who has more like I got more leverage than you, whatever. I have more power than you.
I'm gonna be honest though, cause I've been seeing a lot of memes, and like whenever it comes to serious shit, the United States, we're so unserious because there's always like memes, jokes about like the certain situations, like me whenever I'm drafted into World War III or like shit like that, right? People acting disabled because they don't want to like get drafted or whatever.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna be honest. If somebody like a soldier comes knocking on my door, hey man, you gotta help us in the war, man. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, just take me to jail, bro. I'm not serving this fucking country. And again, I love America, but I'm not serving this country, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. Respectfully, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather go to jail than die in the war.
If they came to that whole shit where we got drafted and shit like that, bro, I'd be so tight, bro. I feel like it's something that would happen to us, bro, just because our fucking luck. It's so annoying, bro. I feel like we would be like, yo, what the fuck, you're here?
Wait, so
and then we would see our fucking friends. Yo,
would you get drafted or would you want to go to jail?
I wouldn't want to go to jail.
But like everybody that goes to that's gonna be in jail is the people who didn't want to get drafted.
I have a family to take care of. I have to go. GG's.
So you will go into war?
Fuck it, bro.
So am I a pussy for not wanting to serve?
You're not a pussy, but it's like I'm pretty sure Abby can't like pay the bills by herself and shit.
No, I'm fucking. Well, they're not gonna pay you if you win the war.
No, they're gonna pay you for being in the military. You get paid. The fuck you mean?
So why the fuck is so many veterans like or retired veterans that don't have like valid shit whenever they come back?
Cause that's a whole other thing. Like they don't. The government doesn't care about the people who don't serve no more, bro.
What the fuck is that?
That's another thing, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that whole shit, bro. I mean, I don't know all the information about that, but I just know they don't get treated like as good as they should be. You know, they serve the country.
The only reason why I wouldn't want to go to war also is because like I would not be a good asset to the military, bro. I'm basically blind. I can't do anything in the dark, bro. Even all right, maybe if they give me some night vision goggles and like I could dead eye see, then maybe I'll definitely do it. But other than that, I'm cooked. At night, yo, like we're trying to sneak in shit. Yo, I gotta grab it to somebody. If not, I'm a trip. The fuck is that, bro? I can't do that shit. I have to be aware like 24/7 at night, bro.
Yo, my gosh, bro.
Yeah,
Low-key, that might be you might be safe, bro.
Disability.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, "Don't worry, we have these special goggles. We have these special contact lenses that will help your vision."
I'm fucking dead. My brother was like, "Fucking bro, we'll be like the people who serve the food and shit." Like, bro, my brother's a
the
dumb.
chefs.
Yeah. He's like, bro, fuck it, we'll like serve the food or something. Like, we'll be mechanics or something, bro.
I mean, what? Because the fucking Mexicans are always the chefs in the kitchens, right?
Fuck it, bro. We gotta use our strengths, bro, to our advantage.
And then we get fucking our fucking food facilities get banned, right?
Yo, like fucking dumbasses and stuff. I have one more thing. Well, a couple more things I want to talk about.
Okay.
Bro, we didn't even talk about Father's Day.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Because we missed.
There was so much shit, bro.
Yeah, I know.
There was so much shit, but yeah, happy late Father's Day to all the dads, the fathers, the single dads, even the mothers who are taking care of like their kids or whatever.
Papa.
Shout out to y'all.
What the fuck?
I hope y'all spend it well. That's see, that's what fucks me up with like not recording for almost 2 weeks because I was supposed to say that shit last week.
Yeah.
And then I had to change up my topics because there's so much shit that happened within the next week that fits more into this week. So it's like so much fucking shit, bro.
You could have just mixed both, bro.
Nah, but I had like I'm telling you right now how like
you have more shit to talk about.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna talk about everything, bro. Cause I'll just save it for next episode. We talked about so much shit, bro. But Father's Day, I mean, it was pretty chill. It was a pretty chill Father's Day for me, bro. Like we didn't really do much because my dad, he's not really like the type to want to celebrate shit. He's just like he'd rather just be like out inside with the family, eat food. We just vibe. That's it.
Chilling.
Yeah, bro. We're not really like It's not like my mom. I feel like my mom always expects something like
Mother's Day,
a dinner or like some huge presents, anything. Like obviously for us to show out for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, for her birthday. It's always like that. But for my dad, he's chill with whatever. It doesn't matter.
He's more chill.
Yeah,
chill
but I mean,
that's fire though. Like
I hope y'all spend it well. And how did you end up spending it?
So Abby's family had like a little barbecue, Father's Day barbecue and shit. There was mad meat, mad crazy shit. But like what I want to touch on is like how many new fathers are like around me and shit, and like it's like,
is it lit?
Yeah, it's fire, bro. It's like beautiful and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when I first became a father or whatever, it was the most like stressful like time that I was going through and shit. So I just like, you know, telling new fathers and stuff like,
advice.
You got it. Like, not even advice, bro, because every parent has their own situation, and every parent has their own kid who's different, and every parent parents differently. I don't have advice. I just have more like reassuring words that it's gonna be okay.
Okay.
And I like saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like Abby's cousin Jesse. Shout out to Jesse and shit. Like, he just became a dad. Like, literally, like, fresh as fuck. The baby's fresh as hell. Like, 2 months, I think.
Damn.
So yeah, and it was just so crazy. Like, even to her, you know what I'm saying? He was always her little cousin, and now he has a baby and shit. And it's just crazy, bro. And like, I see myself in new fathers, bro. I'm like, yo, like, I know exactly how they feel right now. It's so stressful, like having a newborn baby. Like, you sometimes miss events and shit, and you're trying to get used to like becoming a parent and shit. And it's crazy, bro. It's the craziest thing ever. So it's like, I just be trying to tell people, you know what I'm saying, new fathers. Shout out to new fathers out there. Shout out to the fathers who've been fathers for a minute and shit, whatever. Fathers in general. Like, I like telling new fathers, though, like, it's all right, bro. You got this. Like, it is stressful, but you'll make it out alive, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll make it out alive. You got this, bro. And recently, bro, I spoke to Sean. Shout out to Sean. I haven't talked to him in mad long. Well, we talked and shit. And I talked to my old friends and shit, which was like something that I wanted to touch on last episode too. Fuck, there's so much shit we actually missed to talk about.
Yeah.
But I just recently talked to my friends and shit, and like, yo, keep in touch with your friends, guys. Keep in touch with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let egos get in the way of anything. Like, time and, you know what I'm saying, separation and shit only makes the friendship stronger and shit. So keep in touch with your friends. Don't be afraid to like text, call your friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like, put your egos to the side. You never know when somebody's gonna die. Like that whole Mr. Beast fucking video and shit. Like, nobody obviously expected motherfucker to die out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That could be anybody. So, but recently, like Sean, he also became a dad and shit. Bro has a kid, which is crazy, bro. Like, you guys saw him in one of our previous episodes, one of our older episodes.
3 times, 4 times.
Yeah, so shout out to Sean and shit. And it's just so fucking crazy, bro. Time is flying. And obviously, like, people say, yo, time is flying too fast. Time is flying too fast. Yo, it's low-key. Yo, it's scary, whatever. But, like, low-key is beautiful, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, we're literally evolving and people are growing up and shit. And obviously, it's sad because the people who are older, like, we're gonna take their spot eventually. And they're gonna die and we're gonna be them. But it's, like, beautiful, though. Like, we're growing into our own, like, you know what I'm saying? It's our own person and shit. Like, we're becoming adults slowly and stuff, even though we low-key are. But, like, it's a beautiful thing, bro. You know, eventually, shout out to my friends, bro. Some of them are married and shit now. So, like, it's crazy, bro. Shit is crazy. People are engaged. People are married. People are having kids. Fucking crazy, bro. Nobody expected that shit. Like, I was talking to, like, my friends and shit, and, like, bro, like, we were just jits being stupid in class. And now we're talking about kids, like, jobs, families, apartments, houses. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But it's like a beautiful, it's like bittersweet, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think this is part like the, what's that word? I think this is the perfect way to tell you guys I'm having a kid.
It's the fuck up.
I'm being dead ass.
This is the most stupidest shit that he would ever say in his life. He's lying.
Nah, I'm not having a kid, guys. I don't have a girl. I'm single.
Bro, bro would not have said it like that. I just know, bro.
Nah, yeah. I would say way differently and shit. And like, I'll say it like in a clever way, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not having a kid till like last time I said 28 because I was in a relationship, but I'm not gonna lie. I think by like 30, bro. 30, maybe even 31, 32, I'm having a kid.
Yo, all I gotta say, bro, enjoy your fucking time, bro.
Oh, trust me, I am.
Enjoy that shit, bro. Like, everything, bro. Like, This shit's hard as fuck, bro. I'm being that ass. This
Yeah,
shit's
I know.
hard as fuck.
I know.
It's annoying too. Like, it is what it is, though. It's fire.
But
Low-key, that's the end of the episode, right?
but yeah, guys.
Oh, the end of this part.
Hope you guys enjoyed our Yappuccino segment. It's honestly good to be back.
Hella Yappuccino, though.
I can't wait for next episode or whatever, because again, there's still so much shit I want to talk about.
Yo, me too, bro. There's a couple more topics I wanted to talk about.
But like, I'm not gonna lie, this fucking video is gonna be like 5 hours long, and I'm not gonna edit a 5 hour long podcast. I'm sorry, guys. But hope you guys enjoyed. You already know your favorite segment. I know it's going dark. Get your snacks, get your blankets, get your headphones, shut the lights, get comfortable, get your cuddle buddy, and
enjoy the show.
And we're back, guys, from our regular schedule break. You already know. Just enjoy this eerie fucking music.
All right, so first, before I start with my topic, hella trigger warning right now. It's one of the most disturbing things I haven't watched in a minute. What? You got to fly?
No.
That's an ant?
Yeah.
Yo, Loki, this is some shit.
What does
this mean, bro?
I don't know. I'll talk about it like after you're done with your shit, bro.
Somebody's doing some shit?
I think so. Like I did an egg cleanse and it was bad.
Nah, no way, bro.
I'll show you after you're done. Go.
What the fuck? So before I introduce my topic, I'm gonna show you guys a video. Trigger warning ahead. This involves child. If you guys don't want to watch that, there's timestamps. Fast forward to the other timestamps. But this is heavy trigger warning. Show you guys this video real quick, and then I'm gonna get into the context behind it.
For the listeners, it says POV. You watch a mother push her son on a swing for 44 hours
till he loses his life. Who they're talking about in that video is Ramikia Sims, and what she did is one day in 2014, she ends up taking her son Yair Lee to the park. At first, she told her mother, "I'm gonna go get some medicine for him because he's feeling a little bit sick. He's feeling a little bit under the weather." And then after, I'm gonna take him to like a McDonald's or something like that. And after that, a park, right? So her mom was like, "Okay, go ahead, just be careful." She goes. The whole day passes. She still hasn't returned home. They're like, "What the hell? Where's Ramikia?"
Yeah.
Still 2 days later, she still doesn't show up. Literally, a person strolling by calls the cops and says, "Yo, there's this lady that I saw 2 days ago at the same park swinging her kid, her son, and she's still in the same spot, still swinging him, and he looks a little bit off. Can you guys come?" The cops get there. They get to the park, and the son was completely like limp, and she was still pushing him. Literally still swinging, pushing. And they obviously told her, "Yo, stop. Like, what the hell is going on here? Like, stop swinging him," right? All right, she stops and she says, "Oh, it's just that I couldn't stop swinging him because I heard a voice that told me that if I stopped swinging him, something really bad was gonna happen."
Okay.
Just in general. So what ended up happening is that she just kept swinging him for 2 days straight, no non-stop. He died of dehydration and hypothermia. And basically what happened was there were signs that could have prevented of this happening, but low-key the system failed the child. So I'm gonna take it back to like 3 years before the incident. It was 2011. Ramikia, she's she's a young lady, you know what I'm saying, finding herself working, whatever, going to school. She meets James Lee, who was a security guard at the time, and they end up basically like, liking each other. Nothing too crazy. They're just like, in a relationship and shit. Eventually, unexpectedly, a kid comes. They have a baby. Ramikia ends up being pregnant with Yair Lee. And obviously they have the child, even though low-key it's a little bit hard for them to have a kid, right? Like at the time that because they're still young and they're still like trying to, I guess, to build their career and shit. They're not in the best financial position to have a kid, but they decide to have the child regardless. And they move in together. they're good. They're going good for like 3 years straight. They're having like a good relationship and shit. But then in 2014, 3 years later, it starts getting a little bit rocky. They end up basically separating. James decides he doesn't want to live with Ramiki anymore, but he still provides for Yair, but he just doesn't want to live with Ramiki anymore, right? That low-key still impacts everybody, because him moving out actually made her struggle a lot more.
Okay.
And she was still trying to go to school and like basically studying and shit, doing online classes and still going to work. She was working as a, I think, what's that shit called? Like somebody in the mall. What do you call that? Like customer service type of thing.
Okay.
She was working something like that. And she ends up getting fired. So it makes it almost impossible for her to even like pay for her apartment. She ends up having to move back to like her mom's place, right?
Okay.
But before she moved back to her mom's spot, she started like saying a lot of weird things to all of her family members. So there was this one random night or one random day where she called her mom saying that some armed men in suits were outside of her house and they were basically trying to come in and kill them, right? So she would say that, and then she was like, oh, I'm panicking, can you come, mom? Please come, mom. Her mom came and there was nobody outside, and she was kind of confused, and she's like, what the hell are you talking about, right? And then a similar incident happened like sometime after that, where she calls her stepdad saying the same thing, that, oh, some armed men are outside and they're trying to get in and they know where we are and like they're trying to hurt us and trying to kill us. Can you please come over here? He goes, there's nothing there.
It sounds like she's fucking suffering from like schizophrenia.
That's what it turns out to be. Like, so they decide, yo, like, we low-key gotta get her some help, because she would also say that the doorbell was going off. The doorbell wasn't ringing, bro. She would just hear it.
Okay.
So at this point they decide, yo, we gotta take you to the hospital. We gotta try to like get a doctor for you, like to tell you if there's anything wrong with you, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going crazy. You're saying that people are following you. Like, nothing is happening, right? So they take her to a doctor, and they diagnose her with paranoid schizophrenia.
Okay.
So she ends up being schizophrenic, bro. This whole time she was schizophrenic, and it started all because the whole like fucking her basically separating James. Yeah. So that's what sparked it all. And it was only downhill from there. She literally just started going crazy, and sometimes she would not want to take her medicine because she said that it didn't work. Like, oh, what's the point of taking my medicine if it doesn't work? You know what I'm saying? That's what she says. So sometime after that, right, where she's already diagnosed and shit, it starts getting worse, because she starts saying that, oh, people are like following her, people are tracking her. She keeps saying the same thing though, that somebody's basically trying to kill her and her family, right? And at this point, she also did some crazy shit where she was in a taxi and she thought that the person in the taxi wanted to kill her, so she ends up with her and her kid jump out of the taxi as it was moving in the highway because she thought the person was trying to kill her. So obviously, bro, everybody's thinking like, what the fuck? She can't have her kid, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something's gonna happen to the kid. She's gonna do something to the child. What James does, the father and shit, he decides, yo, I'm gonna try to get full custody because I don't feel like she's fully capable of taking care of my kid. You know what I'm saying? She's putting him in danger, putting herself in danger as well. Like, there's no way she could be capable of taking care of my child. They go to court. They deem both of them equally capable of taking care of the child. So basically, he doesn't get full custody.
Okay.
He gets shared custody with her, where they have this whole arrangement. She gets him for a week. He gets him for a week. So it's like a back and forth type of thing.
So even though all this crazy shit that she's done, she's still capable of
taking care of the kid.
That makes no sense, but okay. Yeah,
so that happens. Little after that, literally a month after that, is when back to the story that I said in the beginning, where at this point she wasn't taking her medicines because she's had that whole idea that it wasn't working.
Okay.
So she goes, she takes him to the park, and that's when she hears the voice telling her, don't stop swinging him, because if not, something bad's gonna happen. I don't know what exactly the bad thing that was gonna happen. Maybe like the world was gonna end or some shit like that. But yeah, it's like the whole like, oh, I heard God, like, because a lot of schizophrenics say that, you know, that they hear like a voice or a power telling them some shit.
They told me to do this horrible thing.
Like for example, the whole like the Greyhound bus.
Yeah.
How God told him to eat him and shit.
And then like what was like the final conclusion? Like
the final conclusion with her was that she was deemed insane, or like, you know, that she was actually suffering from an illness, so she couldn't go to jail. So what the judges basically said is that she has to be watched and kept under like supervision and shit, and make sure she takes her medicine, because if not, she could either go to jail or end up in like a psych ward. But right now she's completely free. Nothing happened to her because
she's not like in jail.
No, she's not in jail. No, she's not in jail.
Cause she's insane.
Because she was sick. She had schizophrenia and shit.
Bro, they could have just put it to literally just a psych ward, bro. That's literally probably the only best thing they could have done.
That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. Imagine, bro, imagine right now, bro. There's parks like, you know what I'm saying? There's parks here where we live. Imagine like us walking in the park and shit. You see somebody, oh, you say hi, oh, what's up, hello, good morning, whatever. Then 2 days later, you see them and they're still like
in the same spot that they were in like 2 days ago.
Bro, tripped out, bro.
Fuck. I mean,
pushing a dead kid on the fucking, bro. Imagine the sight, bro. Like, nah, bro. You see just like the limp kid like on the fucking swing and shit.
Did you say who's the one that discovered like who called the cops?
Oh, it was just a random like bystander. No name was.
That said it was like, oh, like this, like it looks weird.
Yeah, nah. It was just a random person who was walking by and shit.
Fuck, bro. Well,
yeah.
I mean, rest in peace, obviously, to the
of course.
young kid and shit.
He was only 3 years old, by the way. Like, bro, and what gets me tight the most is the fact that low-key it could have been preventable.
Yeah, of course.
So, literally, it's the system's fault. The fuck, she was 100% not capable of taking care of her kid. You know what I'm saying? She's going crazy. There was signs, bro. The signs were all there. She's over here being like, jumping out of fucking cars, saying that there's people trying to kill him. Like, what?
Crazy thing is, like, the next two topics that I have kind of revolve around like
schizophrenia or crazy.
No, just like a system failing a person or whatever.
Fuck.
But before I get into that, I just want to talk about like my whole like eggplant, like real quick, because I did talk about it. Oh yeah, I was dealing with the whole ant situation, and obviously I was a little like joking about it, because I mean it is kind of funny, like it's mad random ants just invading my fucking privacy and shit. But again, I have the video that my mom sent me that like what it means whenever
Wait, is this somebody like explaining it?
Yeah, like on TikTok or whatever.
Oh,
because I don't remember exactly what it said, but like I don't want to butcher it.
I don't know why I'm nervous. The fuck.
I don't remember it being that bad, but like I'll show you.
¿Por qué de repente y de la nada llegan hormigas a tu casa? Una plaguita ahí de hormigas. Y llegan y se instalan ahí y es difícil sacarlas. Esto está comprobado que son puras envidias de gente que va a tu casa. Cuidado, pueden ser amigos, pueden ser familiares que te tienen envidia porque estás saliendo adelante, porque las cosas te están saliendo bien, por lo que sea, pero es envidia. Acuérdate que las hormigas se asocian al trabajo duro, al esfuerzo. Entonces, estas personas te están teniendo envidia porque tus esfuerzos están dando frutos. Cuidado si de repente te aparecen muchas hormigas. Hay gente a tu alrededor de confianza que te tiene mucha envidia.
So like that's like the spiritual meaning of it. I don't know how much of it's true or whatever, but
yeah, obviously
like there's a lot of spiritual meaning to a lot of things or whatever. But the only reason I say that is because like
wait, you said something about the end cleanse.
I'll get into that. Because back then, whenever like I did mention how like we did deal with like chinchas back then or whatever, but that was because that was like years ago. Whenever my mom, like we lived in a different house, it was in my mom's room that she was dealing with it. And mind you, we're all clean people, especially my mom. She's a clean freak. Like whenever if she sees anything or smells anything bad, she gets like I guess you could say what is it, ADHD. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but like she starts like cleaning like a freak, bro. She makes sure everything is clean and tries to like eliminate the source of what could be the cause of like
The smell.
anything, the smell, the
Yeah.
bugs, anything.
Mm-hmm.
And come to find out that the reason why she was getting the bed bugs was because of brujeria. So again, I don't know if me getting ants is the cause of brujeria or whatever, because I ended up doing the egg cleanse. Like I got an egg cleanse or whatever, and I took a video of it. So there was like multiple those little bubbles or like figure looking things. There was like a big ass one, there was like a medium one, like a small one, and there was like a bunch of like miniature ones. I'm gonna show you it, and like there was like little dots in the egg too that kind of looked like ants. And whenever my mom was doing the egg cleanse, like it kind of cracked a little bit. Like
So what does that mean?
I don't know what it means. Like my mom said, like it never happened to anybody. Like whenever she did an egg cleanse before, like that shouldn't be a thing. I don't know what that means though.
Fuck does that mean?
I don't know. So if anybody was into like that whole spiritual shit, y'all can let me know. But like, I don't know, bro. That's how my egg looked.
Oh shit. Yo, why is that the same shit as my shit? That's the same, literally the same shit.
Hold up. Those like the miniature ones at the bottom.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like OD right here.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And like I was, and then my mom was like, so whenever you go live or whenever you post a video, just make sure you say a prayer. Just make sure you obviously just like, you know, God help me on. Make sure you protect me. You what's that? You cast away any evil energy that's, you know, that's being projected towards me, and just keep me safe. But yeah, so just a little thing I want to talk about, because like it was mad weird. It was mad out of nowhere. And again, I haven't had an egg cleanse in mad long, and it felt good.
That's crazy. You just
and I just killed a fucking ant right now, bro, which is weird. Like, why the fuck is it on me, bro?
Yeah.
And I've been trying to clean this shit for mad long, and it's getting annoying because like, where is it coming from?
What if it's a good thing though?
The ants? I don't know. Maybe it is a good thing. Or maybe I'm just like a fucking
Paranoid.
Yeah, I'm very, very fucking paranoid or whatever. But that's just a little thing I want to get into. Like my actual topic that I want to get into is Reddit. So 2 weeks ago, whenever I was live streaming, we were on Reddit. We were just going through a bunch of Reddit threads and shit. It was from some funny ones to scary ones. And then after the stream, I ended up looking up like creepy or scary Reddit threads. Right?
There's a lot.
There's a lot out there. I ended up seeing this Reddit thread where a guy captured a murder, and it was completely neglected by the police. And again, like I said before, Reddit be a crazy ass place, and the Reddit thread was called "Police Didn't Investigate, and It's Bothering Me," right? Mm-hmm. So there's this guy who he had just went into town for a quick beer. He had came back to his house. I think this is like I would explain this area kind of like PA, how like it's you have to drive to places, and like the houses are kind of separated and shit, and like there's woods. So he came back home. He ended up hearing some type of noise, and at first he thought it was just his TV. He thought he just left his TV on, but he got out of his car, he locked it, and then when he got to the front of his car, he could hear it more clearly, and it was a woman screaming, and it was a woman screaming that said, "No, stop. You're hurting me. You're killing me," followed by a man's voice and some dogs barking in that same direction, and then followed by like some thuds, like some really, really loud thuds. And automatically he's like, yeah, like this is not nobody messing with me. This is that has something serious. So he calls the cops. And he has cameras around his house. He has a house in that, I think, in the backyard that's constantly recording. and then another camera that whenever a humanoid object goes in front of the camera, it starts recording.
Oh shit.
So he ends up saying that he has the footage. He drops the footage in the Reddit thread, which I'm gonna show you, and you can hear the screams. And while he calls the police, they could hear the screams. That's how loud it was, or whatever. So I'm gonna show you guys it. You guys can let me know what you guys think.
What
and then I'm gonna show you like more shit around this whole thing.
Nah, the fact that there's a video is kind of crazy already.
So you know it's not bullshit.
Yeah.
Here?
Here. It's like crying.
It is a little hard to hear because there is like an AC unit in this video as well, and this AC unit here.
Yeah, it's faint, but you can hear it.
Right there.
Yeah, you hear it. There was a shadow.
Huh?
There was a shadow.
What are you talking about?
Was that his shadow?
I'm pretty sure. What are you talking about?
Go back.
Where?
Left.
Where exactly?
You see it?
I think that was his. Because it's gonna show his POV too.
Out at Rocky
That's
Fork
him.
Lake. I'm not real sure the address.
You hear it?
I'm at my home.
Yeah. That's fucking scary, bro.
Yeah. So after he posts that video, a couple days pass, it kind of blows up. The thread gets flooded with comments, and then people coming up with theories on and advice on what he should do. So he does say that he gives the police the footage. He tells them everything that he heard. He basically tells them everything that he could do that to help, and they tell him, all right, just leave it to us, we'll take care of it, but after this you can't keep doing this, because if not, you're gonna get in trouble. Like, they're basically telling him, like, just don't get involved in this, we'll take care of it ourselves. So at this point, he's just like, I bet, like, I did my part, there's nothing else I could do, I just gotta hope for the best, and hopefully, like, they figure out what the fuck is happening in that house or whatever.
Yeah.
So time passes, and 7 months later, he would post another update. And I'm gonna read you what he says and what the Reddit thread says. Can you restart the camera? It's about to stop. The Reddit thread says, "Well, murder it is. This 7 months later.
What the fuck?
I posted last year about coming home and hearing a female voice screaming for her life. I posted a video with the audio of the scream and got plenty of comments. About 2 months later, the house that it was coming from has sheriff's cars around it. I found out that an elderly man had committed via gunshot, and that his son was the only person home. He was the one that reported that his father shot himself. And fast forward to last week, I was sitting at home watching YouTube when I heard gunshots. I live in the country, and that's common. So I didn't think anything of it. Turns out it was a sound of the son murdering his mother. He is trying to claim self-defense, but he's being charged with murder. I live next door, and my security cameras caught the audio of the murder. It also captures the vehicle of the son
Leaving.
It's like bad English right here. I've had detectives in and out gathering video footage for the past week, and basically just says how like all this could have been prevented because of the previous incident. Because obviously there was a reason why the mother was screaming, and it was probably the son
being abusive
or whatever. And the man responsible for the death, his name was Tim Johnson II. He's facing 15 years to life in prison, and he did admit to murdering his mother, but he still to this day says that he didn't kill his dad, but bro, like there was signs there. I'm pretty sure it was not no and stuff, but yeah, bro. I mean, the only reason I want to talk about it because like it just started as a Reddit thread. Yeah. And it ended up being something real. It ended up being a murder. And there's a lot of Reddit threads out there that... Well, there's another one I'm going to talk about next week. But a lot out there that are fucked, bro.
I know, bruh. But all I know is that people come across serial killers. I think there's this fact that you come across at least 16 or 15 serial killers in your lifetime. So you just never know, bro. Like literally your next door neighbor could be a psychopath, have somebody in their fucking basement, and you might never know and shit. Yeah, until out of nowhere the cops show up to their fucking house or your house, and they start questioning about, oh, your next door neighbor, you know, he's a little bit funny, like what's going on with him and shit. That's fucking crazy though. Like,
yeah, bro.
What if bro, imagine that was you, bro. Like, what the fuck do you even do in that situation and shit? Obviously call the cops, but then like, what do you do if the cops don't do anything about it, bro? I would be fucking shook to live there and shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna risk my life trying to like the most I could do was like again call the cops, but I can't. I'm not fucking Superman. I can't just
try and save.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
Unless you get a group like of people that you know that are valid and shit, but. Bro, there's really nothing you could do at that point. It's just up to the justice system to take care of it.
Fucking sad shit, bro. So this is kind of, I don't want to like, it's kind of not old, but it is old. Something happened a while back ago. Like, this happened in 2021. But the reason why it's resurfacing is because recently there was this mini documentary by Trainwreck, the Astroworld Tragedy. I don't know if you've seen.
Oh yeah. You
watched it?
I watched it.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So recently, I believe on when was it? When did they post this?
The documentary?
Yeah, I think it was June 10th, right?
Yeah, I mean it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So they had just recently posted it on Netflix.
Yeah.
I think it was June 10th, 2025. This, I don't know if it's like a channel or some shit like that, but they posted this mini documentary about the whole Astroworld concert that happened back in 2021, November 5th to be exact, and they were just like touching on the victims and shit and how tragic it was.
There was a countdown clock until Travis Scott came out.
And that's when it started. I want to talk about is both aspects about it. So there's obviously some conspiracy theories about the whole like concert in general, but I do want to get into some of like the disturbing parts of it, just like the more real side of it, right? Because obviously people died. There was like 10 victims and shit. But the thing is though is that a lot of people are saying that there was more than 10 victims, that the 10 victims were the only ones that they reported because they had tickets, but the other victims who got injured wasn't, or they didn't report them as like accidents in the concert because they never got tickets. Because when basically like the whole thing was open and shit, and since the beginning people started like bum rushing the whole like the whole festival, yeah. Like there was these gates and shit, flimsy ass gates. They knocked them shits down.
I remember seeing the videos.
So like there was an estimate of 20,000 people who basically snuck in.
Yeah.
So all those 20,000 people were not counted for and shit. So the whole like thing is that people are saying that there was way more than 10 people that died in that concert and shit, but they just didn't count them and shit.
I mean, it could be a possibility.
That's
just to cover their asses.
That's just fucking sad. And I'm gonna show you guys a couple of videos for those of you who don't know what the fuck happened. So basically, like back in 2021, Travis Scott, he was at his peak low key of his career and shit, and obviously he was touring and stuff, and he decided to basically do this show, this festival, and it was called Astroworld and shit, and everybody wanted to go and shit. I remember even us talking about it, like, yo, like, fuck it, should we try going? Like, it was around November's around my birthday and shit. So I'm pretty sure we were like even thinking about going.
I'm pretty sure I remember the DMs. I was gonna buy tickets, but it sold out.
Yeah, so we would
have went, but it sold out quick.
That's low-key scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, we could have died.
I mean, depending what area we were at, yeah. Because all the fatalities were on the left side where...
Bro, we probably would have been there. Think about it, bro. Because we would have rushed. Because that's what happened. I don't know if you've seen the diagram of people flooding the
left side?
The left side and shit. But I feel like... Because usually what happens...
You follow everybody?
And yeah, like, the only festival that we've ever been to was fucking Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
And usually what happens is, like, if somebody's in a different stage and then somebody else starts performing the other stage, everybody starts, like, fucking rushing the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
And especially if you're in the front, like, you're getting fucking crushed low-key. Because me and Abby were talking about it, and we were saying how, like, it's a little bit not enjoyable. Sometimes watching Travis Scott at Rolling Loud, for example, because everybody is either trying to get to the front or they're just like, they just don't know how to properly enjoy like the fucking festival and shit, or like the music and stuff.
Nah, yeah.
It's just a bunch of pushing and like shoving and trying to get to the front, and it causes this squeeze and you can't breathe, bro. Like I remember like the whole like how it feels and shit to be there.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine how it felt like there, bro. And it was in fucking hot ass fucking weather. I mean, they're in what, it was Texas, right?
Houston.
So I could only imagine the fucking weather and shit. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of videos for those of you who don't know anything about this shit. And you hear a bunch of screaming, you hear and see people like struggling and shit. And like I said, people died at this event, bro. You heard that?
I don't remember seeing this video. And I've seen a lot of videos. God damn, bro.
And then look at this one. This is one of the victims, bro.
What the fuck? I never seen this video either.
Yeah, that was Bardi Shahani. She's one of the victims that died.
Your shoulders, I saw the countdown going, he was holding the phone.
Yeah.
Things were calm.
Yeah, everything was calm. Even before the countdown, we was all, we was in the back, way in the back. And I figured, okay, this is cool because, the front can get a little wild. So I was like, let's hang up in the back in a little bit. So we was in there at this moment, you know, he's right in front of me. We're conversating with people around us. We even had a couple ask us, like, is this his first concert? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, this gonna be his best one. And I was like, yeah, I already know. So, you know, then...
You thought you were safe in the back.
Oh, definitely. I felt, you know, there was room. We was...
¿Dónde está mi hijo? Está bien, y me dice, no, él passed away. Cuando yo ahí enloquecí, gritaba. ¿Qué le voy a decir a sus hermanos? ¿Qué le voy a decir a sus amigos? ¿Qué le voy a decir a mi corazón, a mi alma? Que me robaron la luz, me robaron un poco de mi corazón, yo no podía.
Her son died, and then this guy is a security guard. But this is what I'm saying with the whole, like, there was definitely more than 10 people who passed away.
I need to be on the committee. Real talk. I ain't gonna lie, I really think they had probably over 30 bodies. I ain't gonna care. Yeah, this shit was demonic for sure, for sure. I mean, if you
30 bodies, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was a security guard. He was even, like, in the documentary explaining his whole, like, job and, like, what the hell he did and shit. But now I'm gonna, I guess, talk about the lighter side of everything, because obviously this shit was devastating. I would never, like, wish that on anybody and shit. Like, music festivals is something you're supposed to enjoy,
of course,
not want to fucking fight for your life. And then, bro, all the stories that I saw in the fucking documentary, that shit made me cry, like, a bunch of times and shit. Like the one with I think the girl's name was Brianna, and her boyfriend, like, he was even one of the people who tried to stop the show, I think.
Yes.
This kid, he was obviously with his girlfriend and her friend and shit, and they were enjoying the show, but then everybody started getting crushed.
Falling on my legs, falling on my stomach, falling on my face. I could hear her saying, I can't breathe, and I just remember just having so much weight on my body, and I was pushing, I was fighting, and then I stopped because I was getting winded. I was using all the energy I had left in me, and I came to the point where I was accepting my death. I told God, I told him, I accept you as my Lord and Savior because I'm a Christian, and that if I die right now, that I'll be okay if he keeps my girlfriend alive.
And he somehow got basically, like, close to the stage or on the stage, and he was telling one of the camera people, like, yo, like, there's people there, there's people dying, like.
Yeah, bro, I remember seeing that video back whenever it went viral.
That's okay with you real quick. Take me, let's do it.
See, seeing a lot of those videos, I was like, yo, I remember seeing this shit, and it just brought me back to, like, yo, like, the whole tragedy, bro. How, like, now, obviously, I'm pretty sure every single festival and concert is different. I mean, good, but, like, I remember just seeing those videos. I'm like, damn, bro, like,
it's fucking sad shit, right?
Yeah.
But now, I guess in a little bit, like, lighter side of things, everybody is saying, like, that it's demonic. And I have this one specific video that I don't think you've seen and nobody else has seen it.
Okay.
But basically, it's Travis Scott looking up, and something, you could see, like, a shadow figure go into his body.
Cap.
I'm gonna show you right now the video. It's a little bit slowed down. It shows, like, everything, bro, from, like, him looking up, and then you can see, like, a figure just shoot down.
Okay, let me see.
I'm gonna show you right now. But yo, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this shit was demonic? A lot of people are saying that it's a sacrifice. Obviously, you can see all the symbolism with the portal, see you on the other side, all that shit. But this is the video.
think that's a reach, bro. I think that's like it could be just like garbage, bro. It's a festival. People always throw shit.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
Why was he looking up though? At the same time though,
It could be coincidence.
coincidence.
I don't know, bro. What's that one?
It's more videos of like people in the crowd and shit.
Yo, please. I can't move, man. I'm trying. All right, there you go. That's all the space I can give you. You gotta go fast. You gotta go. I'm trying. Hey, yeah, come on.
That was me, my first ever Rolling Loud, cause
it's crazy.
Yeah, I remember. I remember like you had to look up to breathe, cause like it was too hot.
And then, but yeah, like
I don't like again. There is a lot of like demonic shit when it comes to like his set and like the people that are walking on top of his like of his mountain shit or whatever. But again,
also don't
what?
forget. So obviously, his main thing is like the whole like mouth and shit like that.
Yeah.
And one of the most famous paintings about like representation of hell is very similar to that shit. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah,
right?
I remember seeing it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You could put it up if you want on the.
So again, I don't. All right. There's a lot of demonic shit. There's a lot of demonic symbolism when it comes to like these artists. Every single artist, no matter who it is. But after watching the documentary, you can also blame the fucking
the audience.
No. The company behind all these festivals.
Live Nation.
Yeah. Bro, they literally knew this shit was gonna happen and they didn't prevent it. They let it happen, and I'm pretty sure whenever, like, if we were to make a festival, wouldn't we just let everybody else handle the I guess the annoying parts, like the ticket shits, like basically let them handle everything while we're not stressing like any of it because it's being taken care of.
Yeah, like I know what you're talking about.
So it's like a lot.
Like basically organizing the event. Who organizes the event?
Yeah, so like I do believe Travis could have done more, but at the same time, is it really his fault? I don't think so.
I mean, the way I see it, right? The way I see it is like, I'm not saying that this was all completely Travis's fault.
Yeah.
I just think that this shit was on some demonic shit, some spiritual shit, and that Travis Scott was used like how all the artists are used, bro. Like for what's that shit called? Agendas. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the record labels are the ones who have the power, and they are the ones who use these people like puppets, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Travis Scott was just a puppet at the end of the day. He was just told what to do, and maybe he knew, maybe he didn't.
He definitely knew, bro. All these artists know. Hey, have you seen that video? I mean, not video. That like creepy ass picture of Travis.
Him with that like witch and shit.
I don't know her name. You mentioned her before.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about and stuff. He's like laying down like this. Like,
yeah, Rick Owens. I think it's Rick Owens' wife, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So, bro, it's just a puppet at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, we can blame obviously Live Nation and shit. And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I wrote down a fact that 4,000 people sued Live Nation and shit, and there was like over 2,400 people who got injured and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? But they just washed their hands. They probably paid off a couple people and shit, and that's it.
So Something that we don't really talk about much on this podcast is police dash cams or
oh my god,
police body cam footage.
That some of them could be disturbing as fuck.
So this next police body cam or dash cam that I'm gonna show you is fucking crazy. Like, it's one of the craziest ones I've seen in a while. Not only because of like what happens, but like it makes you question like why, what led up to this moment, right?
Yeah.
And it's also very, very frustrating because like it shows the justice system or people with authority like abusing their power or whatever.
Fuck.
So don't worry to my audio listeners. I'm gonna let you guys know the backstory and what happens in this video. But I'm gonna show you the video first. You can let me know what you think, and then we'll go from there.
So this is the body cam footage.
Right now it's dash cam.
Okay.
So right now the car is, I believe, parked in some type of club that's known to have people drink and drive after like they get out and shit. So right now he saw a car and he's pursuing the car. You can't really see it on the dash cam, but he knows exactly where the car went.
Shit. I mean, the other car is moving though.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Oh shit. The car just fucking flipped.
Yeah.
East of Black Olive.
So right here, it's blurred, but this is one of the victims that flew out the car.
Oh my god. Wait, pause it, bro.
What?
Did he just shoot that person?
Yes. No warning, nothing. Just keep watching. Look what he says. Look, just bro, I'm telling you right now.
I've got an unresponsive female. I got a male in the car refusing to get out.
Copy. Give your cross on Black Olive.
Pearson.
Copy. Black Olive and Pearson.
Just her?
No, there's a male in the car refusing to get out.
Yep.
Female, he comes flying out. Do her C's flying right now. Okay, we got one. He's refusing to get out. Get out of the car, sir. You're not shot, sir. Get out of the car.
Ma'am, I'm just gonna hold on to your neck, okay?
He came out of
You hear what he's saying, right?
He's refusing to get out of the car, acting like he didn't just shoot him.
Just hang tight, okay, ma'am?
Fuck, bro.
and he hits right in here as I watch him come through. He was trying to get away from me.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
He just said the cop shot him.
Again, like I said, that car was speeding, obviously crashed. The guy driving, his name was Andrew Thomas, and then the girl's name was Darian Aaron. Now, as you saw, he shot Andrew, no hesitation.
Literally hopped out the car.
Boom. I also forgot to mention the officer's name, but the officer's name was Patrick Feaster, and he's still trying to downplay the situation by saying he's refusing to get out. And Andrew was actually still alive at this point, and he was muttering to the other cop, "He shot me," or "I'm shot." But Feaster is saying you're not shot because he didn't mention this at all to the other cops. So obviously the other cops are not going to believe Andrew. And 5 minutes pass with Patrick still acting dumb. He's looking around the scene trying to investigate what happened, and still don't mention that he shot Andrew. And the other cop is just left theorizing maybe he was injured really, really bad that left him in a state of shock, and maybe that's why he's saying all this quote-unquote outlandish statements. And then eventually, after a couple more minutes, Andrew would just become unresponsive and the footage just cuts. But then 10 minutes later, the body cam footage of, I believe, Andrew or another cop turns on, and then that's when tells the cop like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie, like I accidentally shot the guy."
How the fuck is that an accident?
And then obviously in the video you could clearly see it's not a fucking accident.
I don't know if serious or not.
can't tell right there on his stomach.
Beaster, sir, you hold this scene, Manny, with me. We're going over to the canteen to find out if this guy.
I don't think I shot him. I wasn't even pointing at him. The gun could go off.
Oh my God, are you serious?
No.
In the video, also, you could see him, like, I don't know if you peeped it. He's, like, looking on the ground.
Yeah.
People theorize that he's, like...
looking for bullet shells.
Exactly. So it's not looking good for him. He ends up, obviously, going to jail because, like, why the fuck are you shooting an innocent civilian? And the reason why, like, Andrew couldn't, like, say anything or actually get out the car even though he was shot was because, like, he got shot in the neck. And that paralyzed him. That paralyzed him from the waist down, so he couldn't move. And they rushed him to the hospital, but, like, they couldn't keep him alive. And that guy, he ended up only getting 180 days in prison. And after that, he was released. He never got no other time, no life sentence, no death penalty for this shit. I'm pretty sure he got fired, but that was literally it.
For killing a guy, bro. Some people get fucking life sentences for killing somebody and shit. Now imagine that was literally murder right there, bro. Like, you got out, no hesitation, aim for this guy's head, bro. He definitely aimed for his fucking head.
And I'm gonna show you guys, like, I'll put it up for you guys so you guys could listen to the body cam footage. But
he fucking aimed for his head, bro, because there's no way he was aiming for his neck, bro. That's like such a random like part to aim for. So,
and again, Andrew, he showed no signs of like fighting anything. He was literally just climbing out the car, and
boom.
Yeah, bro.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like it's not too long because obviously like it's nothing really too much to go off of. Yeah. But it's just shocking because like, bro, there's a lot of cops out there that just use their power just because they're cops and they think that they basically could get away with anything,
bro. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's probably a lot of stuff like that, bro.
There is.
What I'm saying,
yeah.
Like, oh, that's why they say dirty cop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this started like way before, like, and I'm talking about like when there was like those gangsters and shit like that, like the people with the Tommy guns and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like people would get paid off to basically be like dirty cops. Like, oh, you don't snitch, you basically work for the fucking mob and shit. And I mean, it's still probably going on to this day, probably not like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, since like the cops, they know each other, it's like a brotherhood. It's like it's low-key like a cult or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They do shit like that.
Yeah,
like my old coworker, her husband was a retired cop, and he apparently all the cop stories are true. All the weird shit they do. Like, there's this thing where basically like cops go into like for example the projects and shit like that. Any projects,
okay,
and they basically look for young girls and shit. So to get them pregnant or something like that, or like the young girls look for the cops, so the cops get them pregnant, or something like that.
And in New York,
that happens in New York, yeah. So like, because like cops have good health insurance or something like that, yo, that's like a real thing, bro. Like, there's a lot of weird things that goes on like that.
Never heard about that.
Yeah, bro, that's a cop thing though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got it like the story fucked up, but I just know that that's what she said. She said something about like how the cops would go into the projects and shit, and they would find 18-year-olds like, and the girls would be down though. Yeah.
That's fucked. I never even knew that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit that happens with that. You know what I'm saying? Even just having the whole like, what's that card called? Oh, that you know a cop basically. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, like the cops, they give you either, I think it's their business card or saying that they're part of the cops and shit, and you basically just give it to the cop before you hand your license, and they kind of give you a free pass.
I've no, bro. I don't know
what
about
the
this
fuck
shit.
Are you like? You live in the Iraq, bro? You never heard about that shit?
No.
Yeah,
I swear.
Yeah, bro. If you know a cop and you ask him for like, I don't know the name of it. I forgot the name. But if you ask him, yo, let me get one of those cards, they'll be like, I got you. I'm being serious. And you show that anytime you get stopped. if you know a cop, they sometimes let you like go. They're just like, "Oh, you good," even though you pass a red light or whatever, or you like almost crash and shit. Just because you know like somebody in like the police department, they let you go, bro. They're cool. Yeah.
You learn something new every day, bro. I didn't know that.
Look, I'm about to get some and shit, bro. Cause I think I get like from 2 people, 2-3 people.
Hook it up, bro. Hook it up.
I'm saying, but I guess the last thing I'm gonna talk about, which is the best for last. So yeah, my best topic and shit, I wanted to save it for the last. This is gonna be a crazy one. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. But basically, recently, right? We were I was with Abby's family and shit.
Yeah.
And we were talking about scary stuff, scary shit that happened or that happens in Mexico, right?
Okay.
Because they go to Mexico a lot. Like every year they go to Mexico visit, specifically in Oaxaca.
Okay.
Oaxaca, Mexico.
My pops is from.
Shout out if you're from Oaxaca and shit. But basically, Abby's little cousin, she told me, she's like, yo, have you ever seen a...
Hold on, let me just make sure that I don't want to die on you, bro. Okay, go again.
So like I said, Abby's little cousin, she told me like, oh, like you be talking about duendes on the podcast, right? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Like duendes, like everybody loves talking about them because people have stories for days about seeing duendes and shit, right? So she told me that this one time, one of her friends or somebody that she knows in Mexico saw and caught a duende on camera.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you guys the video right now. This is a real video coming straight from Oaxaca, Mexico, of a duende caught on camera, bro.
And this is dead ass?
And this is dead ass true. This is not editing, bro. There's no way this motherfucker could have edited the video, bro. He got this shit straight from a surveillance like camera and shit. And you'll see the image vivid, bro. Like you can see it clear as day.
Bro, stop.
I'm being serious right now, guys. So the whole story is that it was late at night and shit, and I think they were visiting somebody's, like, I think it was their aunt's house or something like that, and they were going back to their house, and you could see them getting in the truck, and the truck pulls off, and how the guy who was driving was the friend, and he saw something in the corner of his eye.
Okay.
But like it was like a fast shadow type of thing, but small. And then when he ran back the footage, you see it. And now I'm going to show you the video and shit. And like I said, this is not no edited shit. This is not a jump scare. This is the real shit, bro.
Where am I supposed to be looking at?
I think it's over there, okay? No, I think it's a different angle. Watch. So they pull out. Oh, right there.
What?
You see it? You saw it?
No.
All right,
zoom in.
Hold on. Let me make it. Can I make it full screen? Oh yeah. Let me got you. So you're gonna be looking in the walkway area over here and shit. Okay. You're gonna see a little person right here.
Right here?
Yes. Hold on. There it appears. It's right there.
Oh, right there?
And then watch. Vanishes.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Bro, replay that shit. Yeah.
Bro. And that's not a person, bro. It's way too small.
Way too small to be a person. How the fuck does it disappear that fast? Vanishes.
Nah. And that's not no camera glitch, bro. This is fucking crazy.
That's fucking insane, right?
Nah, bro.
Let me know what you guys think. What the fuck do you think that is? Do you guys think it's a duende? Do you guys think it's a chaneque, whatever you guys think it is, comment it down below. I honestly think it's a duende. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
It looks like a duende too.
It's way too small to be
Bless you. Bless you.
It could also be a shadow person, like a kid, because sometimes they appear like that too.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's way too small. Like it looks like tiny as fuck. So I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure it's a duende, bro.
The fact that they caught that shot on their camera is crazy too, and that's like, it's crazy because like he saw it, but he wanted to make sure that he saw something, and the fact that bro,
that means he fucking saw it, bro. You see when people say, because the stories that we heard so many times, they saw something in the corner of their fucking eye, bro.
I remember Efren talking about something like that too.
That's what I'm saying, bro, and that's exactly what happened to him. The guy, he said he was driving, he was pulling out, and as the light was shining, he saw something and shit, but like
it went away.
And you see it disappeared.
Yeah,
it vanished.
Fuck, I'm not gonna lie, that was good. That was good.
That was
bro.
fucking crazy. When she showed me that shot, I was fucking tripping. I'm like, what the fuck? That's dead ass a duende caught in real life, bro. That shit is not no fucking edit, guys. This shit is dead ass straight from the motherland, bro. Not no fucking edit, not no fucking bullshit. Nobody has ever seen that video, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever seen that video. That shit is an original video.
Yo, Nuke's top 5. Yo, Bizarre Bub. Feature us on an episode, bro. Like we got that shit, bro. Well, yeah, guys, that does conclude episode 156. Hope you guys enjoyed. But before we do in the podcast, you already know Patreon shoutouts and supporter shoutouts.
All right, shout out to the patrons. La Morenita, Cari Reyes. Is that dick good?
What the fuck?
Why is that even your name, bro? Fernando. Jason Garcia, aka Sad6. Curb Stomper, Jose Perea, Roxana, Ademilite, Lou Sassol, Melanie Moreno, Yari Martinez, Grace Perez, Brian Barrios, Alex, Gabe For Real, Clown Boys OF Collab, Misery Daddy, Yair Torres. That's somebody's name. Mezziah, yeah. Sweaty Butts, Yovi Santiago, Josh _0103, Adrian El Mero Güero Vaquero, 88 Fallen, Arnulfo Mendez, Christopher Rubio, aka El Fur, Gustavo, Anita, Tita, Brianna Marcos, Loma Maria Rico, Leslie with the pink hair, Chiquilina Lopez, Te la comes toda, Gojo's Ties, Alvaro Morales, aka El Ceviche, The Throat Goat, Dixon Cider, Yola Prieto, D'Amico Bucua, Juan Medina, Jesus Chavez, I Love You Isis. That's fucking Pascual Zuniga.
We don't fuck with ISIS around here.
I'm not gonna say a name no more, I'm sorry. I Love You Rex, Jose Aguilera, Jaime Aurora Bavera, Bill Mendoza, Miguelito, Jennifer Montalongo,
and that
Space Guy.
We fucking love you
Love
guys. Shout out to Anna M-G2H. Finally made it on time to watch this episode. This channel is my guilty pleasure and comfort space. You guys are doing a great job, and I'm always looking forward to your videos. Love you guys. God bless you and your families. Shout out to you, Anna. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Wait, how are we a guilty pleasure, though?
I don't fucking know.
Like, you don't want nobody to know that you fuck with us? Like,
damn, that's fucked up.
Not gonna lie, like, I'm kind of offended now. Playing.
Shout out to an Apple review. The name is Messiah, future wife. I mean, you gotta hit my DMs, bro. I gotta see how you look like. Hey guys, I love you. I love you guys' podcast. I've been listening for a while now, and I'm hooked. I work as a delivery driver for Amazon, and let me tell you, the routes that we get in it.
I was just gonna say, bro, everybody that does that shit hates their job.
Yeah, I've been so close to quitting the job, but once I get my headphones in and I start listening to y'all, and next thing you know, I have 5 stops left. So thank you for being a nice distraction.
You're welcome.
Shout out to
I
all
love you.
my delivery drivers, any type of drivers.
Yo, facts.
Fucking love y'all. Shout out to Pink Friday, no Clown Boy video this last week, so I'm rewatching this sadly. No worry, bro. We got you.
Double upload.
Yo, shout out to Thaddeus. I'm pretty sure that's how you say your name. Thaddeus. I shouted him out last episode. He's the one where I got the Laughing Prophet. He does some good ass videos.
Oh,
he
shit.
commented. He watches us. He says he's a big fan.
Wait, what?
I mean, look.
No way.
Yeah, bro, the small ass world. He came across our fucking video.
That's fucking lit. Wait, so he does like his own videos and shit like
Yeah,
that?
he does like.
So he talked about the Laughing Prophet.
Yeah, bro. That's where I got the most of the information from, because like there's no English translations out there. Yeah, bro.
Yo, what?
So shout out to Thaddeus.
You really never know who's watching, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like the beginning of the fucking episode.
Yeah. And shout out to Elda Lisbeth Molina.
Thaddeus.
This episode,
more like daddies.
This episode was so good. It takes me 4 hours to finish one episode because I have to constantly keep pausing it at work because of customers, but always worth it. Love y'all.
Love you too.
But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll be back again next week.
Yes.
And the next week and the next week. Don't worry, guys.
Guys, more scary shit coming too as well. We
Yeah.
have a big one planned for next episode, so stay tuned for another drop. There's probably gonna be in the coming weeks another double upload or whatever you want to call it. I'm excited and shit. This shit's gonna be fucking crazy, guys. We're only gonna get crazier and crazier. Hopefully we don't have to do no fucking crazy ass shit like the Ouija board or something like that.
I will never do it, but if
I'm
someone
never
else
doing that either.
if someone else does it, if Phase Drug does it in front of me with somebody else, I'll be in the room. Whatever happens. But yeah, guys, that does conclude episode 156. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your host George, aka Mezziah.
So your host Ricardo, aka the Ricardo.
And do not let this podcast go.
I noticed.
Ew,
bro. No, you have to say it. I noticed.